Alright, we will be starting a little before the 5-minute timer because we got delayed getting some stuff set up and caught up, but hang tight, we'll be live in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Our lovely friends are here. Oh, there they are. It's like, why aren't they showing up? Now they did. Alright, so this week we zoom in and find Killian cleaning his gear and prepping to continue the spelunking in the dungeon as he recounts what has transpired thus far. Killian.
So previously in our sci-fi adventures here, we moved further into the dungeon, killed a lot more bugs, full extermination style, and we encountered all sorts of interesting things, black orbs of bio-chitinous nonsense that only a few of us truly understand, some explosive barrels, and many, many more paths to follow.
Indeed. Thank you for that, Killian. So, where do we find all of you as this episode begins?
We were considering taking a short rest, but I think we got downvoted. I know out of character we were worried about H8 not being able to be healed again, and he's the tank,
Right.
which was my major concern, But from now on, I'm going to try to speak in character. That was my last thing out of character, so here we go.
So I think where we left off, at least, Deke and I were still guns trained on the orbs, trying to figure out what we were going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And myself and H8 just grabbed an orb, took back to the entrance.
Yep.
Right.
So you guys watched as he brought one out of the room without really talking or saying anything to you guys. Just like, oh, here, we'll walk off with this.
Do we?
Yeah, Drake thinks he finds good prices for those. I think he thinks we should take them all.
I think we should proceed further.
Oh. Kazrek is the smallest one. He can't really tell people what to do.
We can still control Kai and use him as a human flashlight, right?
Yeah, you can actually use him
Arachnid.
to attack if you want, but that's up to
He's
you.
not a
guys.
human, though.
I
Okay,
said arachnid.
Yeah, arachnid flashlight, which seems weird.
He's a light bug.
He can hold all the flashlights.
You would not believe your eyes.
We'll have to be
Sure,
sure
I'm
we.
still hunting for this last one.
We'll have to be sure we inundate him with lots of bug jokes next week.
Should we go towards the
Nah.
bookshelf?
He's not a
looking
bug.
room?
He's a feature.
This works.
It's a long way back to the to get to the place blocked by the rock.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can go up to the other room.
I
or you
was
can
just
head
looking
back.
at the map. Where's H8 going? I mean, we basically got to follow H8. He's the tank, so I mean, like,
I mean, you don't
Do we have
have.
anyone that can perform a scouting role? So
We don't-
maybe we don't find so many things constantly?
I
mean,
am
that's-
stealthy.
that's-
I can do that.
Probably not a bad idea to, start thinking ahead and planning your ways a little bit. Not a bad idea.
Can I roll perception, I guess, to see what I see in this room so far?
Yeah.
Because I have thermal vision, which is 30 feet.
Killian also has, I believe, 30 or 60 foot dark vision. You would be able to
I
as
will
well.
roll the same.
Okay.
Just all your other teammates that don't. It's hilarious that the two gunmen who are, friendly competition with one another also are the ones who can see in the dark.
Kai is also illuminating the way for everyone else.
Correct.
That is a 21.
Hey, excellent.
17 plus 4.
That's for Killian. And what about for Beak?
23.
Ooh. You both see some tablets with scrawling in there.
Like on this table right here?
Yeah, the first one you see some writing of some sort or some markings. And so you see a few more like that, and you see some other things on some of the shelves, but you don't see anything moving, which I believe is probably what your primary question was.
That and, I don't know, maybe it's a different role, but for traps or anything.
Searching for traps, yes. That can be that. Usually it's investigation when you're actually searching an area. Perception can work if you just catch something out of your eye, but at that point I would say you think you might have caught, some indication of there, something's off in the area, and then you'd actually investigate to see if you can determine where it is. Unless you got a really, really high perception and it's like, you see a trip line across the front of your path.
I
But
think that was pretty high perception, so I would have seen it, I would think. Yeah,
I
you
was,
first Killian.
I will move ahead into the room and take a look at the nearest iPad.
It's not an iPad. You actually find it is actually a metal tablet. It's just like a sheet of metal
Oh,
that
gotcha.
has been
Okay.
etched
Like
into.
the traditional definition of tablet, then.
Yes.
Can we tell what's written on it?
It's his language.
Is he reporting any of this?
No, not unless he says he does. It's the same language you saw back in the other room that you saw Dax looking at, but you don't read it.
Lots of junk, but it otherwise looks clear. You guys can move up.
Dax, are you familiar with lots of alien language?
Ancient writing junk. I like that, Killian. Shows everyone how you feel about it.
I'm going to investigate the tablet and see if I recognize anything.
Okay. Do you remember what you used last time?
Well, it's just an investigation roll, right?
If you have the ability to read it out loud, I can use my warp powers to understand it. You have to be able to read it out loud where I can hear it.
3 plus 6. Yay, rolls.
Yeah, the
The
language
dice
is
were not with
still
me.
very new to you, and you're not able to decipher anything on this one.
Roll for the other one.
I mean, you can collect them and try to
How
research
heavy?
them later.
Is it heavy? Can I pick it up? Does it look like it's going to trip anything if I take it?
That wouldn't be an investigation to see if it triggers anything. Its weight, it's a
Okay.
sheet of metal, so I mean, it's not light, but it's not like, large ingot or anything.
Six plus 6.
Okay.
So, doesn't appear to be attached to anything.
Yeah, doesn't look like anything would happen. Looks like it's just sitting on the table.
Well, since he's convinced it's fine, he's just going to pick up the tablet that's right here.
Okay.
I have Outlaws Code. Do I recognize anything on the tablet?
What's Outlaws Code?
It's just sort of a... It's not really defined real well in the book here, but basically lets me, like, tip off other people with a look or, like, read subtle signs, recognize underworld things.
Okay. Nothing that fits in that category is here. No underworld dealings.
So a different type of thieves can't.
Essentially, yeah. That's what I thought it was. I just wanted to specify and make sure that I was correct.
Well, there's 4 of these in this room. Should we each take one, aside from the spider?
I mean, we're here on an archaeological dig, so we should probably take back anything that we can carry for them.
Right. That's
So
my
you
thought.
mean bring back anything that's
I'm a fan of
archaeological?
take everything you can carry.
And these are things we can pick up and carry that aren't trying to kill us. So, or volatile.
I do say in character, everybody be careful about picking these tablets up. Make sure you check thoroughly first.
I've already
I-
taken one.
Pick one up and check its weight.
It's a decent weight. You have to think that it's it's a sheet of metal, so it's not light, but it's not severely.
Well, a sheet of
making
metal
overweight
could
or
be aluminum or lead, though.
A meaningful amount of
It's,
weight.
it's more like a steel plate than steel plate. So think of like a kind of a cookie sheet
Like a
size.
plate carrier type deal?
Hmm?
Like a front plate for a plate carrier type deal?
Potentially, yeah. And then it has
Okay, I'll take one.
etchings on it. You're looking at that, Deke?
Yeah, I was gonna investigate this if everybody was
Go for it.
done. Okay.
Can I take that one? Stick it in my bag?
Yeah. I can't actually delete it because it's a pre-built table, but yeah. That's the benefit I get of rushing it.
16.
16 investigation.
Yes, sir.
It seems to be locked. It looks wood there, but it's actually a metal crate or chest. And it seems to have some sort of lock mechanism on it, as it's not able to be opened.
Anybody see a key laying around?
That's this chest at the very end there.
What if you put one of the tablets next to it? Does it react?
You speak common, right?
Yeah.
It gets asked every episode, but
Yes, he has a.
Jack says, can we take the box? Open later?
good question, Dax. Killian, can you move your tablet close to this crate for me?
I can't move it.
Well,
Oh, wait. Did I
you
miss
picked it
something?
up. Do you want to put your tablet near the box?
Oh yeah, I'll kind of wand it over the box, I guess.
Okay. No effect.
It's worth a shot.
Okay, in my
Are all these shells empty? Can maybe Kaz and somebody else just start searching shells while they're doing that? Try to save some time.
Sure.
That'd be a good idea.
All right, so Kaz will move over here and start searching shelves and just move down the way. Just tell me when. Oh shit!
Okay. Roll an investigation.
He's trying to find the walls.
Parkour!
So Kaz no clips through the zone.
Can I test the strength of the lock?
Sure.
What would I roll for that?
Strength check if you're actually just trying to pry it open with strength.
I've got claws, so I could kind of pry it open.
I can try with you. Would it help if both of us try at the same time?
Well, you've got a bayonet. You could just kind of leverage it open.
I've got the vibrator. He'll just stick it in there and make it vibrate loose.
Oh yeah, he's got the wiggle knife.
Actually, considering most locks, that might be handy.
You gonna go wiggle knife that open for us?
Well, looking at the box, you don't think it would fit in anywhere that you could get it to stick.
Did you just say dick whenever we're talking about vibrators?
No.
I'm putting
Okay.
Kai on lookout duty.
What kind of lock is it? Is it like a turnkey lock or
No.
like a latch?
You don't see a latch or an actual keyhole or a lock. You can tell it's locked because you try to open it and it doesn't move. But you don't
Oh,
see.
it's just the box.
Yeah, you don't see any keyhole or obvious push here to unlock. It's
You said it was a wooden box?
no, it looks wooden
Oh.
on the table because that's what they had. They didn't have time to swap it
Okay.
out for a metal one.
Can I pick it up and shake it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
So you can mark on your sheet that you have the metal box or crate. Small.
No, not take, shake.
Oh, shake. Yeah, you can shake it. And then if there happens to be something
is there
volatile
sound
on
that
there,
opens it?
like, nitroglycerin, we can have a lot of fun.
Jack wonders, is there a sound that opens it?
Like
Jack's
the-
never seen this lock before.
Like voice activated?
It hasn't reacted to any of this yet, so.
Unlock sesame.
Alright,
The roof
when-
opens and sesame
I don't
seeds
know,
pour
when
down on your
somebody
head.
starts search shelves or whatever, just let me know when I need to roll, as far as shelf searching goes. Or
Yeah,
how
roll
I'm gonna
2,
do
3,
it.
give me things for free.
Roll an investigation or checking the shelves.
Okay, that's gonna be really
Alright,
low.
My
really low.
curiosity is too much. I have to poke the lock, see if there, or touch the chest and see if it reacts at all. If there's
No.
anything there.
It doesn't react
Okay.
to your touch.
Well, we
Can
can
I
investigate
try-
it more later.
Can I try prying
Yeah,
open
it's I rolled a
the-
5 on my search. So
Okay. You find a bunch of
What's your
broken
bonus?
things. Nothing seems to be intact.
Alright.
Dax,
And-
what did you say?
Oh, I was gonna say, what's like the general state of the room?
It seems like a lot of it had been cleared out, but some things were left in a hurry. And so not everything
Okay.
was acquired.
Just out of curiosity, can I roll strength check to just try to pry it open?
Sure. Be a pretty high difficulty for it because there's not really great areas to grab on to pry it open.
20.
Most locks,
That's
pretty
pretty
convinced you would do a pretty good job busting. This one, you can't quite get enough purchase with your fingers. You hear it strain, but not enough to snap it open.
Can I sort of worry it puzzle box style?
You can try, yeah.
Would that be investigation?
Yeah.
If he fails at this, I say we just take the box with us.
That's a 9.
Yeah.
So let's take the box with us.
H8 asks Dax, should I just try and crush it?
No crushing. I know that's out of character, but
My first instinct was to shoot it, but we don't know what's in it.
exactly, yeah. I was thinking the same.
It could have something valuable inside if they were willing to lock it when everything else we come across so far wasn't locked. So,
Yep.
probably not. But if you could grab the remaining 2 tablets on this long table for me, that'd be great. Might hold the key to this place. We don't know yet.
This Drake thinks there might be the recipe on how to make the face people with the bio stuff.
We're gonna pop this open later, and it's gonna be like a car battery or something.
Alright,
We'll just get a piece of paper or a picture.
There'll be
I guess
the...
that's what I'm standing at.
You'll
the
see like a
far
few little
future
knickknacks
culprit.
of like, you know, a parent who's cherishing their child's little things, all locked away for safekeeping.
It's a future shadow box.
There you go. No, you guys will find out if you can get it open.
So I just taking 1 or 2 of these tablets.
No, you took that one, so you have the
I got
one right
it,
next
yeah.
to you.
I'm also going to go and grab that crate. I assume, like, how big is it? Can I carry it? Can I put it in a backpack or something?
Yeah, you can stow it. It's about the size that it is. So it's not
Okay.
dinky, but it's not like a massive
Mysterious
crate that
chest.
requires, you know.
I stow it in my pack then.
So yeah, you'll definitely feel the weight of it, but it's not like the other ones that are obviously going to take you carrying them in your arms to move them, or take 2 people to move them.
And before I leave this room, I want to do a quick glance around the bookshelves. Should I do like a perception check to see if I notice anything?
Do you want just a quick look around perception, or do you want to actually like look around and poke around and see if you can find something?
I mean, if everybody's leaving the room, I don't want to be like not left behind, but like the last one to leave. So
Okay.
I'll back you up.
Do a good job. I mean, never mind. I can't talk out of character.
You can, if you need to. Players are allowed to strategize a little bit.
yeah, Killian, if you're still in the room, yeah, let's take a quick look around.
I mean, I'm
You
still in the
wanna
room
do
with
like
you,
a-
and I already tried to search the shelves one time, so I can give you a hand, you know, like telling you what I found, what I didn't find already, you know, like.
Are you still there? Oh yeah, you are. Okay.
Yeah, he's
Should we
right
go-
with you.
Back to our schooling and go full police line.
If we DM, if we all 3 do perception, does that like give us a better chance at finding things?
Either you can each roll, or one of you could roll at advantage.
So each
Roll it.
roll we take the highest.
No,
I have
I'd
a
say roll at
+4.
advantage. I vote for roll at advantage.
you'd
in
say
my
what you
opinion.
get, and then we would
Whoever's
see.
the highest intelligence roll advantage.
I'll roll just because I've been rolling pretty high so far. I'll just jinx myself, but
Probably.
Okay, so are you rolling an advantage then, or are we all rolling?
actually, hold on. Who has the highest perception?
That would be
I have-
William.
Yeah, +4 to wisdom, and I'm proficient in perception.
All right, you roll then.
Perception is what, you know. Oh wait, perception is shit, that's a wisdom thing. I messed up my roll. Out of 16, I mean 15, but
Oh wait, yeah, I have a +4 perception. I forgot it was wisdom.
I thought
So
it was an
that's,
intelligence
13?
thing.
What did you get?
I relied on you, man.
Did you roll with the advantage?
What is advantage?
Did you roll
Advantage.
2 dice?
Roll twice and
hold
take
on,
the
give me
higher.
1 second.
Give me just a second. Are you still downloading? You are. Pause this. There
Wait,
we
what's
go.
going on?
Oh, I had to pause something in my end. It was downloading an update to a game, and I thought it might be. Because it was earlier.
I felt like it was a little like
Clunky.
laggy.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, it shouldn't be clunky. Why is it clunky? That explains
Yeah,
it.
you were sitting pretty at like 600 ping.
And that's why I was
It's
puzzled. I've been
all
trying to
now.
figure it out. And then I just remembered that.
Okay, so that's a 13 for perception.
Okay.
With
For both
advantage.
rolls?
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 9 and then a 6.
Ooh.
Oh, yikes.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, good job. Can we find anything?
You find some additional broken pieces of tablets, but nothing else.
Hmm.
Kazdrak says this stuff doesn't work. It's not worth taking back.
Alright, I say we should go join the others. Do you guys agree?
Yep, let's head on back over.
Guys, get back over there. So,
There's another
base
path
on my
we haven't
model really
checked
quick,
yet.
or is that a hard thing to do? I don't know.
Well, 2, technically.
I don't have a base underneath my model.
yeah, you didn't have one on there when you sent it. So,
Okay, I didn't know if it was an easy thing for you to do or if it was like a
well,
task.
it's part of it in Hero Forge. You actually add it on there before you do the export.
So I fucked that up, right?
That's all right. So, yeah, there's the path that Killian's going down and the path that Kai is going down right now. You could go either way.
Can I check this hallway for any signs of anything? Traps?
Sure.
Since
Yeah.
I'm also front line, I want to do the same.
The same hole?
Yep.
Oh my
Okay.
lord. Alright, that's a 12.
What is this, investigation?
If you're just looking quickly, it's perception. If you actually want to try to search and make sure you don't step on one, it's investigation.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna roll investigation then. My bad.
It's basically whether you're
I'll
just
do.
looking down the hall or you're actually like trying the different spots, trying to see if you find anything.
I'll perception down the hall, which is 15.
Okay. You don't see anything out of place?
I got an investigation of 10.
Okay. Yeah, you're not able to find anything. It looks like it's just a standard hallway. Nothing's been trapped or set in the yard.
You guys, this main hall looks to be alright. We should head this way.
I'll use Kai to look down that hall, since he's right there.
Okay.
17 plus 4.
And that's down this other hall?
21. Yep, nice.
Okay.
Since he has the flashlights looking down it.
Yeah, he didn't see anything down there.
Okay.
Other than the fact that he saw that it had a wall and then seemed to turn.
Alright,
Okay.
we got 3 different ways to go here.
I say right. We can see the furthest down that way.
We'll follow.
Alright, left or right, Deke?
Hey, what the hell? I saw that.
Well, can we tell that left just goes back to the main hall?
We should be able to see the light glowing around the corner.
When you saw light moving down there while Kai
Right
was
here.
on his way up.
They're making noise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Would I be able to hear it bouncing around over here?
Yeah,
With
but I mean, you
the
hear it
walls
echoing
how
from
they
both directions because it would carry
Oh,
back.
okay.
So you would hear it from both directions. It's a stone building, so I mean, it's not like it's lacking
Right.
in echoes.
Killian, Cass has that plan. I make a big sound like the face huggers and see if they come out, so we don't get jumped again.
Yeah, that or you wake up the whole hive and we get jumped really, really hard.
Okay,
Yeah,
Cass
let's
says
not do that.
we won't do it then.
Let's
Cass just
try
tries
to.
to come up with ideas, Cass offers ideas.
Killian, if you want to peek around the corner in front of you, I'll peek around to the right here.
Okay, I'm gonna move in. Can I move in quietly?
Stealthily?
Roll stealth. That is what the stealth ability is for moving quietly.
You know what? I'm not proficient at it. I'm going to do the same.
Holy shit, there's an eating table over here.
That's a 23.
23.
They got all the fixings over here.
Okay.
15.
The 23 is quiet. Yeah, Deke, you
I wanted
mentioned
you to go down the other hall.
you mentioned to Killian, hey, why don't you go down that way? And he's like, gone.
Yeah, and you went down the other hall instead. Okay. I'll go down this one. I'm just peeking around the corner here.
Yep, you see a wall.
Okay, don't come this way, guys.
Do I see anything?
Yes, you see a stone that has fallen in, blocking the passageway up ahead. You can
So this
see
is
a
completely-
little past it that there's some room and past it, but the boulder, not just a boulder, it's stones that have fallen down, the crack in the roof, and it's collapsed.
So appears to be a dead end.
We tried to clear it out.
pushes past both of them and just wails on it as hard as he can to try and
Oh,
clear
no.
Well,
Roll
big guy,
strength.
calm down.
I'm gonna back way up.
It's been too long since I hit.
You don't
hit
have a
something.
chance to yet, actually, because he said he just walks in and does it. So you just see him walk up past you guys, and all
Oh
of a
my
sudden,
god! I just rolled a 3.
you
So
see
much
him
for-
just
Plus.
hit this
yeah,
thing,
that's a 8. It's an 8.
and you see it does a little damage. A smaller stone falls out of the way, and it moves a little bit.
I turn
Oh
around and
yes,
shrug.
wrecking machine.
Three, yeah.
Freaking 3.
You're not sure if he was asking if he should actually
What?
do something, or if he
Didn't
was
somebody
actually
grab
trying.
explosives at the thing? I'm pretty sure somebody grabbed explosives whenever we were checking out supplies.
If the building's unstable enough that the roof is falling in, I don't think explosives is necessarily a good path.
But what if there's loot
I think it's a
behind it?
great path.
I mean, there is volatile material on the other side of the wall.
Oh, I didn't specify what is a great path to. Just to be clear, I didn't specify what is the result.
Are the
Of that
explosives remote detonated?
No, not unless you have a remote detonator.
I've got a handgun. It's the same thing.
We got an engineer. I mean, he can figure
Maybe,
something
maybe
out,
not.
can he? He got to stop. I mean, he's got like a digital watch and a fucking and a pager. I mean, we're good.
Pager.
Full MacGyver.
I mean, I can, but
What's a pager? I've never
Don't you
seen.
speak in dial-up? You should know what a pager is.
I've never seen pager on Star Trek or Star Wars or Firefly or Mass Effect. I have never seen this thing you call pager.
Yeah, they just use spray-painted Gillette razors.
I saw that.
So what do
I
you guys
want to
want to
look
do?
around the walls in this path over here
So it
and
doesn't
see if
let
I
everybody
notice
get-
anything,
get
like
past
a
that part.
hidden trigger or anything like that.
Sure.
No, God, don't roll off the table. 19 plus investigation, so 25.
It looks like the walls have got messed up a bit, but you don't actually see anything else about them.
And Cass is
Okay.
really curious about this pile of stone. He's gonna come over here and roll his perception and try to find a way around it. Is that okay?
Sure.
I mean, he might be able to squeeze around it, maybe.
I mean, he is very
he
small.
is small.
There's no one in the party who
might be
can
able to
squeeze through small spaces, is there?
It's 16 plus 2, so it's 18.
Not with my suit.
You don't think you can quite fit through there. You could
I
try,
don't see
but you
any.
might get stuck. But there is stuff on the other side of that.
So I don't see any kind of way that I could possibly get through there or whatever.
You could try to squeeze. There's no like, hey, this way is safe to go.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to. I'll try to squeeze through. Shit,
Okay. Roll a
my
acrobatics.
greed is taking over. Like I gotta try to see what's on the other side. What do I need to roll?
Acrobatics.
Oh gosh, that's probably not good for me. Acrobatics is going to be under strength, right? So I get a plus
Dex.
nothing. Oh, Dex, I get a +1. Okay. Oh, I got 18.
Okay. So you're able to get in there some, but at what point you get stuck. And now you have to decide if you want to try to go forward or backwards, because you're partway through, but you're kind of stuck.
Kaz Drek says, Kaz Drek needs help. H8, can you pull me out if I get stuck?
H8 looks at
Be right back a second, guys.
Okay.
Dax and goes, "Do I have to?"
I mean, you don't have to. No. That is your choice.
Be a sad way to die as an adventurer.
Dax
I
just says,
mean-
"Okay."
There's
I mean,
other
I
people
say to
over that
Dak,
direction
okay.
that can pull them out.
I'm gonna roll a d6 and to see if my greed takes over. So anything above like 1 through 3, 1 through 3, my greed is gonna make me do it. If not, I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
5. I go back. My greed 1 through 3 was my greed, so 50-50.
Roll
So
another
I'll pull-
acrobatics.
All right. Oh, that's a 21.
Okay. You're able to dislodge yourself and wiggle your way back out.
All right. Sorry, guys. Kazdrake tried. Where do we go now?
I say I hear a bunch of noise, so I'll ask. Was there anything interesting over here?
Down where?
Oh, what, by the rock. I'm asking the group.
Oh.
I could see stuff on the other side, but I couldn't get to it. It's too tight.
We watched Kaz try and fail to squeeze through. I'm gonna check this room that I'm standing in for interesting stuff.
It seems to be a dead end.
I don't like how I said seems to be.
You seem to be in a ruin,
True.
but it may be the intestines of a rock golem or something. You don't know. Maybe you crawled down its mouth into its, intestines.
Kazdrake steps
Do I
back.
think I could easily squeeze through around the
Kazdrake knows what
rubble?
to do. We get the barrel that makes go boom boom. We put it there, and then Killian shoots it and blows the rocks out the way.
And collapses everything else around us or on us.
Actually, on that topic,
Kazdrake always has good ideas. Nobody likes them.
Deke, since you're the one last time I believe that identified the material, you need something more than just a simple gunshot if you want to actually make it explode. It'll turn into an inferno and burn real well. But to actually detonate and explode, you need something to help it go a little bit quicker.
We need an accelerant.
Well, as soon as we get a lot of accelerant,
Or a
we
proper detonator for it.
We need to
I
hit it
don't
with
know.
lightning.
Need, I don't know.
Dax, your question. You know that if you run your home planet swimming around, or even on your station when you didn't have your full suit on, you could easily fit through that area. You guys would play, hide in the pipes when you were kids, and hide and seek was a lot different than most races because you guys would, have to search a whole lot more than most races do. Seeing as you guys were known to cram yourselves into little itty bitty containers and through all sorts of spots. So yes, you could fit through there no problem. With your suit on, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because there is some parts of the suit that aren't as malleable as you are.
Yep,
So he's
not
not as
worth damaging the
fluid as a
suit.
cuddle fit.
No. Alright, out of character. An octopus, as long as its beak can fit through, it can probably get in the hole.
No, I have tattoos of octopus all over me. They're my favorite animal.
Also, with Earth octopuses, if they don't have a suit that allows them to breathe on land, they die pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
wait.
is why I'm always in the suit.
There was actually
One
an
of the
aquarium that was dealing with issues where they were losing sharks. And so they actually had to set up a camera at night, and they observed the octopus squeezing out through a small, it was like an inch or two, whatever, space, but not a whole lot. Went over to the shark tank and killed him, and went back.
They're smart
They're-
too. They can learn the
Yeah, they're-
security.
Yeah.
They're one of the
They-
smartest
they-
animals in the world, actually.
If they lived longer, they would be
smarter than
truly
dogs and
terrifying
stuff
to
like
us.
They would be Dax. I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah, they're my absolute favorite animals. So, I'm a big fan of, not of Dax, but I'm a big fan of the characters.
Well,
alright.
He's talking out of
G3
character, it's all good.
G3 did decide to make Dax a cephalopod for a reason.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm fine with him being there. Maybe not on my head, because it was squishy. But there's still another path back here we haven't checked. And we haven't fully investigated all of it. Actually, out of curiosity, is there anything here?
There's a hole in the floor at the base of the wall that looks about the
Where?
size of
There's
those
a hole?
critters, but that's about it.
Oh God.
Wait, right here?
Mhm.
Like this area?
In the floor
Okay.
at the base of the wall.
There's a hole down here, and
And you
did we
did
check the
see
other
when
side
you
of this
first
wall?
got into this area.
oh, that's right.
This
they
is the
attacked
hall they
from
came
here,
down.
didn't they?
Hang on a second, Dak. It's just the other side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's just they're buried down there.
Yes. The hole doesn't go through the wall.
Alright.
It goes underneath.
Making sure.
No,
Cass
it's
says
not a bad thing to look.
We pour the fire stuff down the hole and burn them all.
We're doing this anthill style.
We get one of the barrels, we drag it over here, poke a hole in it, and then pour it down that hole, and then we set it on fire, and then it'll burn all the things. We don't have to worry about it anymore. And then we tell them that we cleaned out the thing,
Oops.
and we get more points from the Galactic Society.
First of all, Galactic Academy. Second of all, it's actually not a bad idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, I second that idea.
I mean, we are just the initial recon, I believe, to find it. If we think there's a huge threat, we could probably ask for reinforcements. There was, a camp full of soldiers as well.
Yeah, I don't particularly want to destroy the place just yet, so maybe report that back. And if they decide, it's a big enough threat that we should deal with it, then yeah, Let's go.
Now, if you want to move one of those barrels on top of the hole, so they might do it to themselves, I'm fine with that.
Can you tell your robot friend to go pick one up for us?
Yeah, Cass can't carry.
Are we going full plausible deniability here?
We're here, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to move. I went and got one.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just need you to say that
place it right.
you agree to
Yeah.
it or not.
Yeah. I went and as soon as he said to go get one, I was already going to get one.
Okay.
And place it down over the hole.
Okay.
Also, delay them.
Yeah. Also, he notes to Dax that might stop them from coming up anyway.
Maybe.
You want to sweep this hallway with me?
Let's do it.
Cass is daydreaming about poking a hole in it.
Hey, H8, let's go this way and see what's at the end of this. If
Alright.
you don't mind going ahead a little bit.
Just quickly, question.
Kai's coming with
I
us
was gonna
so that we
say,
can see.
That's 22 for perception.
Yep, I got it.
And that's a critical fail for me.
yay!
Oh.
Deke, you think you see something in the walls coming? Has to be a trap or something. Is it darts? Or is it a blade? Killian, you're
Killian, I think
like, it looks clear.
there's something in the wall right there. It's gotta be.
I don't think there's something in the wall right there.
I point my gun at it.
It's a rock wall. Just shoot.
I don't know if my crit goes that far.
I got 25 for investigation on this side.
You find a wall.
Yay!
Where you're at with H8, you find 2 directions you can go, and you find a set of 3 walls.
Okay.
I'll move forward here with Kai so I can see.
Sure.
And I just want to check around this little bend here. So just perception.
Yeah, at the end of the hall, if you have Kai step up so you have light, you do see another hole similar to the one you found.
Oh, okay. I obviously tell Dax that there's another hole over here. Should I go get another barrel? There should be
just
more
in
barrels.
case, we can move
Yeah.
them later. We haven't taken any of those, so there should be another one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm just not gonna move. I'm actually moving, getting it, putting it here.
That's fine.
Hey guys, we got kind of a lot of room to maneuver down here. You wanna follow?
Nope, they found
So-
more stuff.
We will
Can
let
we
you
hear
guys
from that?
have issued to you close-range communicators, walkie-talkies. So you guys can talk that way. You don't have any long range, but as long as you're within close proximity, you can communicate and not have to, scream.
Is this hallway really that dark, or is?
Can,
Oh, yeah,
can they
it-
look
it's
like
black.
those
There's no
shotguns
light.
where you hit your chest when you do it?
That's up to you.
That says like GU on it or something, like
Killian, could you stealthily inspect? Since
can
they
do that.
like noise,
Killian and
or
Deke
they seem to like noise so far.
both can see in the dark. Everyone else does have to have the light, or it's like a moonless night. You don't see anything.
Staying
That's a
close
21.
to Kai.
what if we talk to Dax, make Dax talk, he lights up and then we can see.
Only dim
It's
light.
a very soft glow. You can see it in front of me. Congratulations.
No, you can basically just see him a little bit.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 21 to stealth. I have
Excellent.
30 feet of dark vision though. Can I see further than just the 10 feet that's lit up?
Yeah, no, dark vision you can see in the dark. So you are basically a nocturnal reptilian that has developed into creature, right? It's a sentient creature. Like there are in our planet some reptilians and other creatures that are nocturnal. They only function at night, and so they do need dark vision to be able to function and move around and not get themselves killed. That is what you are. Your tribes
Slow,
probably would be thrilled with hunting at night because it makes it easier to hunt the animals.
Stop going ahead of the scout. Let him report back first.
Oh, wait, shit. I got the models confused. I apologize.
I'm kind of a scout.
Who said that?
I'm sorry, but he's
Can I-
stealthier.
Perception as well.
Yep. So you'd be able to see 6 squares ahead. Now, you only see in black and white. It's typically what dark vision is. You can change it to something else if you want. But yeah, you're able to see in the darkness to 30 feet. Now, if he does give you dim light, you can see through dim light fine.
So I can see it out to like here then?
With him shining the light, yeah. With Kai shining the light, you can actually see up there. And if you move up there, you can see in the darkness.
Alright, I'm not moving up there yet. I just wanted to be able to see.
Yeah. You can
Alright,
see
can
into
I-
the room.
Perception in that room.
Sure.
Alright, just a sec. Whoa, what is with the dice moving? I can't move it.
You got it?
Oh god, all over the place. Oh, 18.
Yeah, sorry, it keeps trying to move over the models.
Okay,
I'm
so when you put it
angle.
here, it jumps up because it's close enough to him. There's a little bit of a collision. You just
Yeah, I
want to
just
keep
rotate
it
my camera.
at or in front of the character sheets. And you can always just move it up onto the table too, if it's easier.
Okay. That's a 22 to perception.
Okay. You notice it looks like there's some dishes and eating arrangements in there, it looks like. And you catch smell of rot, like really old rot, almost like moist compost. It's rotten so long.
So it's like dirt?
Yeah. Have you ever smelled like fresh compost? Like it has a
Yeah, I've
little
got a pile
smell
in my
of
backpack.
rot. Okay, I didn't know if you did. It smells. You have some of the smell of the rot still, but it has that like fresh, earthy smell to it too.
Okay. I'm gonna investigate the sorry kit in this dish here.
Yeah, that's what you find there is compost, essentially. You can tell that there's food stuff that is just broken down to dirt now.
Okay. Room looks clear, guys. You can move up.
The track doesn't think the little bugs were using this to sit down.
No, it was probably the inhabitants.
The chairs
Can I
look
investigate
odd.
these red barrels here?
Yeah,
Oh, how are they shaped?
they don't seem to be like normal bipedal creatures would have sat in them. Not all of them.
No.
Some of them are. Some look like they'd be more conducive to other body types, but you're not sure what. But Dax has seen some varying devices for sitting and sleeping as he is
That's a 13 to investigation.
13.
I wish I'd said something before I hit that.
What?
Oh, I got an at 20. But I didn't say what I was rolling before I rolled it, so
All right.
I was just gonna investigate the chairs because of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to roll perception on the little food barrel things.
Okay. Killian,
Where's
I
my
believe
turn?
you're the one who said you're investigating the barrels.
Yes, the red ones.
They seem to be storage containers that held the foodstuffs, and the others seem to be ones that hold liquid. I kind of figured you'd probably go over in this area to actually investigate them. But they seem to be empty now. As though it's been long enough that it's evaporated and or decomposed.
Good enough. Okay, I will proceed further down the hall then.
Okay, would I be doing investigation or perception on that? general, like the chairs, the layout, to see if I can see what kind of body type these people had.
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
I'm not sure which skill would be best suited for this. We'll go ahead and check.
16 plus 4, so 20.
Not bad. You feel some of them are probably of the reptilian variety,
Ooh.
where they do not have the same lower bodies as bipedal.
Oh.
However, some of them do have bipedal lower bodies.
Ooh. Alright.
Seems like a possible reptilian race, from what I'm seeing so far.
Can I proceed stealthily further?
Sure.
Kazdrak wants to roll a perception to see if there's anything valuable in here.
Okay.
Oh wait, would I match that up with the statues we saw earlier?
Oh, that's good. That's a good point. Dude. That's
Did
awesome.
you? Things like that I like to leave to the player.
Because you said they were kind of like Yanti, whatever. Not sure if they'd have snake tails or not. Yeah, serpentine.
So yes, Dax, as you guys are checking out the room and you start moving on to the next spot as Killian heads out to scout, you're like, oh, wait.
Do I need to roll stealth again, or can I just continue on the stealth check I had?
Let's have you re-roll since we're to a new kind of segment. There's a bit of a break in the room. I think you kind of stopped being stealthy in there. What'd you get, Kaz? Kaz Drake, what did you get for your investigation of the food pot?
Agent Kazdrak.
We lost him. No! Get the
Here?
key fib!
Did your mic
I'm
go
sorry. I
away?
was talking to my son. I forgot I muted my mic. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I mean,
It happens, dude.
Dude,
I
you
only
know-
got a 9. I
you
only
know
got
we're
a
gonna
9
have
on
fun. A 9.
my
There's-
perception, looking for things of value.
There's earth. Your fingertips. Did you sell it?
Could sell it. I could sell it to a dirt farmer, but I mean, I haven't got the chance.
I wince at what he's doing because it's gross compost and
That's a 18 to stealth.
Okay.
Huh? I gotta take a break, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go try to find my dog. I think he might have got out.
Oh no. Get the doggo.
El doggo.
I'm gonna perceive this hallway into the next room.
Deacon, do you know anything about the large red barrels over here?
Killian, you can search up to there.
Killian
you see?
found it. Or
Oh yeah, those used to be food barrels. There's like rot stuff in them.
Oh, okay. The ones here? Or
The
here?
red ones. The red ones.
Red
for
is
sure.
Okay.
food, the others are liquidy something or other.
Choosing red for food. Interesting.
Wait, what was I rolling there? Like down the hallway or to talk?
Yeah, they were just talking. The tab here was how far down you see.
Oh, it's that dark?
Well, it's 30 feet, you said. Each square is 5 foot. So 10,
Oh, each small square.
20,
Okay,
30. That'd be 30 from you.
gotcha. Okay,
So 6 inches.
okay. That is a 9 to perception. Do I see anything?
You see the hall continues on and just seems to go into darkness as far as you can see down the hall. And then as you step around the corner, you see it kind of bends and then opens into another room. Since it looks like the hall ends.
Okay, Deke, it looks like it kind of opens up wider around the corner. Do you want to go around this like we're doing a breach?
Yeah, I'll hit this side of the wall.
Whoops.
What are you going to hit the wall with?
Not hit it, I mean like
I know.
I guess I'll go this way instead.
Alright, on 3. Ready?
Sure. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, dude.
Now, the two of you can see and are struck with a little bit of almost deja vu with the setup. It reminds you a lot of your training in the academy. And they had the room where the faculty sat, and they had the room where the students usually sat. And they had the banquet room that the faculty usually ate in that also had statues of graduates that were notable. And a lot of this gives you that kind of feel as you've been thinking about it and the layout you're kind of seeing.
I'm
Anybody
gonna
think this
advance
looks
a little
familiar?
further into the room. Yeah, I do. This looks kind of a lot like the mess hall.
Just thinking the same. Are these fires here?
They look like they're statues of fire, but they're actually not illuminating.
Okay.
Can I investigate this statue to my right?
Sure.
That's actually exactly what I was going to do.
Go for another one. Describe a reptilian creature that is not yourself, Killian. And bizarre alien reptilian. If you know D&D
Make
stuff,
some up.
kind of like a Yuan-Ti or a variant sci-fi version of one.
Sits a tall, broad, athletic, warrior-like, sort of fierce-looking, almost Argonian-like creature. Clearly armed, but armed sort of archaically.
Looks kind of like a practice stance, almost like, you're paying homage to the training. Yeah.
Does it look like beaten at all or worn down?
It looks like it's aged. Because
Sorry,
it's
guys, I'm
been a long time, but other than that, no.
There's no nicks or like burns or anything?
No.
Cast moves with y'all? Okay, cool.
It's more of a... If you took your trainer, your mentor, back at school, and made a statue of him with a training weapon, basically honoring him as a teacher.
Interesting. Okay.
And
Now that I'm here, are there any like inscriptions or anything? Oh, my bad.
no, it's fine. Deke was investigating one.
Got a 21.
Yeah, yours is also a reptilian variant. What do you see this one as?
What do I see it as?
Yeah, just I'm letting you do some world building with us instead of me just coming up with it. I have a number of ideas, but I'm letting you have the opportunity to enjoy the crafting.
Well, when you originally said serpent-like, I was thinking of if you guys played Dark Souls in the hell is that place?
Sen's Fortress.
Sen's Fortress, yeah. Those serpent-like things. That's what I was picturing.
The snake people.
Yeah.
Close to Naga, but with 4 arms and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Kazrek wants to kind of mosey by the statues and do like a perception check, looking to see if any of them have anything of value on them, like that he could snatch, or even talk to the party about snatching or something like that.
Huh.
Just typical Kazrek's greed, kicking, his typical
Nothing-
greed. He's always looking.
Nothing that catches
Yeah.
Kazdrake's eye
Okay.
as coinage or money or loot that he could easily acquire.
Okay.
H8 stumbles upon this table where he sees a couple things laying.
Mm-hmm. There's another tablet there
Um,
and another chest.
Yep. Okay. I'm just going to take the tablet without checking to see if anything is wrong with it.
Okay.
And
And I was
Roll
just
it.
going to check the walls for inscriptions or anything.
we'll look
Okay.
at it. We'll look at it later.
Dax, roll a investigation, and H8, roll a d20. Let me know what you get.
Oh boy.
13.
Okay.
Sad 7.
9.
Niner from
Nothing happens. I just thought it'd be fun.
Oh, okay.
Give you a little, drama there to make you think about your choices a little bit.
So basically, H8 like goes to pick it up. He feels something snap, as if like a trap might have been there, but broke over time.
And then he looks and he sees that he actually just grabbed part of the table and just snapped a piece of the table off. Whoops! No one saw that.
Yeah, he looks around and just stuffs the tablet in his backpack. Like no one saw it. So
That makes me think of like when they break the candle off in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, like they're trying to.
Yep.
Yeah. They touch
Just
it,
kind of
like,
look
snap.
at it, then clunk,
Yep.
echoes throughout the room.
Yep, that's essentially what he did with the table. He's like, "Oh, tablet." Son of da-da.
Jack
do you
wants
think
to
you
make sure
can
somebody's
figure
gonna take the take that box that we can't open.
I'm looking at it. I was gonna do that next.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
No,
not
it's
trying
okay.
to like stomp on people.
I will
I'm
get to
just, like-
Deke in just a moment. Dax was saying he was looking. You don't find
Yeah,
any
just
script on the
well.
walls. You find some inscriptions on the statues.
Okay.
Kind of like you would expect, memorabilia, titles, sort of thing, on the base, but no other writings.
H8, do you think you could punch through this wall here?
H8 looks back. Killian? That was Killian, right?
Yeah, Killian.
That was me. Yeah.
And shrugs and then walks over to the wall, and proceeds to try and break it down with his fist.
Okay. Deke, what did you do with that? You said you wanted to investigate it.
Yes, investigate. Let me roll.
Oh my god!
Oh boy. 8.
This one
What did-
seems to be fine. Like the other one, where to be picked up and opened and enjoyed.
That's not ominous.
Maybe
I,
it's less sulfur.
I rolled a 10 trying to hit the wall.
Okay.
There's right.
Oh, I mean, a
You hit the
wall. I mean, a wall is
just
pretty
didn't do
stationary,
damage.
you know.
All right.
Well,
so
I can't roll for the life of me today, so.
as they're
Yeah.
busting the wall, I just casually say, "Hey, this is the same metal crate that we saw in the other room," and I pick it up.
Okay.
I was gonna inspect the fake fire over here, see if there's anything different about it.
It's basically a statue of fire. It's almost like they're
But
acknowledging the
inscriptions or
value
anything.
of fire. No,
Can
Dang.
you'd have to
this is
understand their culture to
That's
be able
fair.
to get more understanding.
this is out of character. Can I use my charisma to try to talk the group into trying to carry back the things we found that were full of bio, to try to get them all out since we're about to leave the dungeon? Like
I tend to
convince
leave
them
that
they're worth money?
to roleplay, where
Okay.
your character just tries to convince them. Unless
Okay, I didn't
there's
know- I didn't
a
know how
reason
that
that
worked,
players agree that there should be a roll-off, I tend to have it be just roleplay, where you guys...
Okay, that's cool. I
Talk.
just didn't know the way that it worked.
No, you're
that's
good.
Fine.
That's why I'm explaining it.
And I'm assuming these are the same compost-like substance as the
Yep.
other ones. Alright.
Has anyone got a lighter?
Good question.
We are unprepared
I do.
campers.
I mean,
Can
I
you try
have
and
it-
light this fake fire?
Where's my loot?
I assume
here's-
nothing happened with the crate, right?
you picked it up.
You
I
picked it
think.
up,
Okay.
put it in your bag with the other one.
Yep.
Nice solid thunk as you laid it in on top of the other one. And now you're really feeling like you're carrying a decent load.
Okay. Well, we've cleared out what we found so far. Should we head back to camp and report on what we found?
Greg thinks that those bio things are worth lots of money. We should bring them back, and then we can.
Yeah, we have
can
no way
lie
to carry
about-
them back. That's the problem.
We'll get a skidder. Well, we lie about how, or we hide them in the jungle, and we come back and get them later. They could be worth a lot of money. We'll get them We'll get one evaluated, and then we'll hide the rest of them in the outside in the jungle, and we'll come back and get them if they're worth a lot before we leave.
The problem is contamination. And here they're safe from any further contamination. Out there, they're not.
What if they don't let us back in? What if we're okay? Kazdrek agrees. Kazdrek says fine. We'll come back and get them later.
I mean, chances are they'll bring us back since we've been here before, so...
Kazdrek just thinks he thinks they're worth a lot of money.
I don't remember if we discussed this last session, but did we talk about that black torch in the room with the chest there?
We
Yes.
discussed it.
I inspected it and touched it. It looks like a light, but has no power.
Okay.
Which is why this place is so dark, and I'm kind of sad we never found any power controls. Or anything that even looks like controls. Maybe in the room that we can't get to.
I kind of wish you would have said or
maybe with these tablets we don't understand yet.
He gave us the option to not to move out of this dungeon last week. I kind of wish we would have taken a look. This wasn't like.
So on my way back, I'm going to fiddle with the tablet that I did mess with and see if I can maybe science it to see,
Sure.
if I get any reaction from it or activate it at all. That was
Why
a bad
are you
one.
not
I think I hit
letting me?
F. There's the
It's not letting me
16.
clear.
You and Kai are like our best two scientists, and that's not
It's,
like.
well, just science would be 22.
Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get rid of the fog of war because it's not wanting to work.
No.
There wasn't more fog. I thought we had the whole thing clear.
Oh no, there was more. Oh no, wait, we were in
No,
that area.
you investigated it all.
Yeah, we already.
I was trying to get rid of it, but for some reason,
Oh,
clicking
yeah.
it, it's not letting
My-
me
Oh,
clear
yeah,
it.
must be
My
talking
guy
about the
just
stream, huh?
disappears out there right now. Ah,
Oh wow!
Oh,
darkness.
So yeah, no, I thought it was you just
Oh,
click it
no.
again and it gets rid of it, but it's not working
Hey,
to do that. Oh, there it
I
goes.
picked you up.
There we go.
Wait, can I do that the other go? Tink.
I was trying to remove it since you guys had that. So this is about the halfway point. Do you guys want to take a quick 5-minute break to grab a drink, go to the bathroom if you need, and then be back ready to keep going? Give you a chance to decide what your plan is.
Yeah,
Sounds
sure.
good to me.
Okay. Thank you all for being here. Hold tight. We'll be live in just a moment. See you in 5. Welcome back. So, you all have finished your spelunking. Now, you all come to this conclusion based on the info that Eek and Killian kind of mentioned to you when they kind of thought of it. You all kind of get the feeling that this is a bit alien, but some of it feels familiar. Like it is kind of like a academy or school, some sort of research or educational facility.
Well, if they have a if this is a school, or does all the characters in the party realize that, so we can talk in character, or you
Yes,
just
you
out of
do
character?
now. Especially since they kind of got it there in that main room, you guys all start thinking.
As Drex says,
Along
if
these
this is a
lines.
school, this is just the cafeteria in the boarding house. There must be a storage room or something, something with more valuable items in them.
I hate to say it,
Maybe a
but
library.
he might be right.
Well, there could also be sub-levels that we just can't access yet.
Right.
Yeah, there is
Since
that
these
collapsed
things
hallway.
are crawling out of somewhere.
Well,
and
we
I
hit
have
the
a
highest
feeling-
concentration of them heading towards that hallway.
Given that the food and stuff was just kind of left to rot, they left in a hurry. It wasn't a planned evacuation
Drex says that's a
or
good
a
point.
planned leaving.
Those
So
I wonders if they have any
those
earth moving
creatures
equipment.
probably got let loose from maybe a research lab somewhere that we haven't found yet.
Kaz wonders if they have
Or
earth moving
an
equipment, so
entirely
we can get
different
back
base.
behind the thing, the rocks. Well, we could check out a jackhammer. H8 could probably handle this.
And then, I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but the orb things, like I could tell, like the things we're facing were like organic constructs of some kind.
Yeah, but that was
As
the
far
way.
as I think.
The way I
Anyways.
understood it was that was the base material that they were made out of, but they weren't. So the way I understood it was just basic organic material. So any geneticist could use that to build. In my mind, any geneticist could use that base material to build whatever he wanted. That's why I figured the value would be super high. Like it's like basic
Well,
organic.
we haven't
material.
studied it yet. We don't know what it can or can't be used for.
I was just saying like how Cass thought about it. Like how
Right.
Cass is like, oh man, he just sees dollar signs, or he's trying to figure out a way to make, because right now he feels like the strip is wasted because he doesn't really care about the Galactic Academy. He's only here as a punishment. Because he's like on parole. Like.
So keep in
You'll
mind,
probably back me up on this. If we can get some breaching charges, we can blow out that wall at the back of the cafeteria. That should lead us into whatever was behind all that rubble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of character, I wonder how much time we want to spend in this place, dude, or do we want to try to find another place?
Oh, I was about to say we should probably go report back what we found so far.
Yeah, that's what I
and
was.
maybe rest a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't really want to, spend another 2 gaming sessions in the same place. I'm sure D's got some other shit planned out.
Well, now's a good time to mention that because I didn't tell you guys about the barrels before, I just said don't hit them with, light fire or anything. Those barrels would be a good thing to use to blow a hole in the wall.
Well, we do need. He said we need a charge for them, right? You can't. Oh, that's out of
You
character.
need a light
I
source
mean,
fire.
yeah.
keep in mind,
He said like a
gasoline and
gunshot
other
would just ignite 'em.
flammable things in a
It's
barrel
more like diesel
don't
than
just
gasoline, right?
explode if you shoot them with a bullet.
Yeah, but
They
the
can't
lasers
put-
are heat damage.
Correct.
And to be fair, my shotgun does say heat damage.
Yeah, I have explosives.
What if
but-
we
I didn't
what
say
if
it
we
wouldn't
heated
do
up something and
anything.
threw it at it?
Right. Anyways.
All right, let's head out of here. What did we bring with us? Hold on, what are we bringing with us before we go?
I've got
Um,
the 2 crates and a tablet.
And one of those
We have-
biospheres.
I had one too, but would that be too heavy? Like, how heavy is it? Like, as far as my character carrying it back to camp, or one of them?
It's a chunk of organic matter. So essentially, you're carrying like it's not meat, but it's essentially that big of a chunk of meat. So it weighs quite a bit, but it's not like carrying that much lead or
Right.
heavier materials.
Yeah. I wrote a 22 fiddling with the tablet on the way back to the entrance.
What do you mean by fiddling with? To be clear,
Just trying to get it to activate or something like that. 16
Sciencing it.
6. Yeah,
you determine that
that's my science skill.
tablet is just that. It is information that has been scrawled on it. And they
Okay.
used an etching so that it doesn't go away.
Awesome. Now we just have to learn the language.
Yeah, and H8's Hall, I got 2 artifacts out of the one chest that we couldn't identify at the
Right.
moment. And then 2 metal tablets and a biosphere.
Alright, cool. As long as we have one of them, that's fine. Alright,
So we're,
well-
we're heading out, right?
Yeah, I think we did take 2 initially because we were like, well,
I
we should at
grabbed
least have
one,
2.
and
Yeah.
then you grabbed one.
Okay.
So
Wow,
we're
it
all
feels
in
like
agreement?
we've been in here forever.
I mean, characters have. It was a very short time for our characters, but for us, it's been a little while.
And that's the thing. Sometimes your character's time will pass much slower than your player's time.
Oh, yeah.
Like right now. However, keep in mind, when we started the game, you had about, a large portion of your life just instantly pass by, and then the whole traveling here just kind of happened, which would have taken weeks or months. And that just whizzed by in a matter of a few seconds of anecdote. So it's yeah.
So time is irrelevant.
Yeah, cherish the slow times, because at other times it goes ludicrous speed. And we can all have plaid. So,
So, are we back at camp? Where are we right now?
actually you leave and you see someone terrified at the entrance, wondering why you left them there.
What?
Excuse me. Hello.
You had a guest that you brought with you, who would show you the way to the ruins.
Totally forgot they were there.
I thought they were just showing us there and then
I'm
waiting.
leaving, yeah.
Right.
They did.
Right?
Okay.
They showed you the way here. The way
So
back
Can he read the tablet?
may or may not be, because he's like, and he's like pointing off towards the woods, and you notice a few large dark figures moving in the woods. And he's,
Guys,
you
we
can
got
tell
company.
he's trying to not be
Guns
loud,
down.
but he's also a bit terrified.
Oh, that's right. People left alone. Why didn't he follow us in? He doesn't have a model, so I forgot he existed. Oh no!
You all
Guns up,
just
boys.
ignored
Oh,
him.
Dude, it's 9 o'clock. It's bedtime. Bedtime was an hour ago. Put your phone in the living room and go to bed.
You all just ignored him, so that is what it is.
My game's going good, but it's bedtime. Go to bed. It's not. It's an hour after your bedtime, and you go put your phone in the living room and
So-
go to bed. Sorry, guys.
What do you guys want to do? He's there terrified.
I stand in front of him and point.
I mean, yeah, we need to help the guide out if there's something going on.
Can we
Guys,
go
Rick
back to
says,
camp
"Combat
now?
Formations.
Yes. Let's
Hey,
go.
Get in the front.
Can I ask him what he sees?
He just pointed at it like it's, you know how you and Beak were on guard duty, because things aren't exactly safe. Probably
Oh, it's
something
the stuff
like
in
that.
the woods.
So he just starts hustling back to camp quickly and quietly as he can, leading you guys back, and is just absolutely terrified.
Alright, stick
so
with
we're
him.
not fighting
Follow him.
anything.
He's
It's
the
up
only
to
one who
you.
knows the way back. We gotta follow him.
Yeah.
Roll stealth checks. Unless you're just stomping.
Oh God.
I need a second die.
You have
Or
disadvantage?
My suit does.
What's your suit?
We're in a
Is it
jungle.
your spacesuit?
I have jungle survival. Does that help in any way, shape, or form?
Yes, that will.
The dice keep getting caught on the dudes.
What is your suit?
The
Space armored
spacesuit has
suit?
disadvantage on stealth.
I forgot about that.
Your
In the book,
spacesuit,
anyways.
yeah, by the book it would. Your spacesuit is a special adaptation for. It's more of a survival suit than a spacesuit, so
Okay.
we'll remove that
It's
penalty on that.
specialized for my race. Let's just go with that.
It is because your race can't really survive without it.
Thank God. I don't know how a freaking 1-ton robot can sneak through the woods on a 19 at least.
That's a 14 to stealth for me.
That's
14,
18.
19, 18. Missing 2 numbers.
I got a stealth is an 18, is a 19 plus plus jungle survival.
Okay, so 19.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna love this.
Oh no.
Crit fail.
Depending on how he does it, it might be okay. He has that. Features.
And that is.
I really hope this goes the way it goes in my
I had
head.
disadvantage too, so the first one was 3.
Which of you crit failed?
I did.
I say we kneecap him and run.
So,
I will
Head
shoot you in the ass.
13 for Kai.
you know the jungle. This is kind of your stomping ground. Not exactly jungle, but it's close enough that you feel more at home.
You talking to me?
No, Kaz.
Yes.
You know the importance of being quiet sometimes in the jungle to not be prey. The whole group starts being quiet. And then you see Deke, who's completely foreign to jungle, just start heading for some of the dead branches and stuff. And some of the underbrush. And you're luckily able to assist him in moving away from them as to not incur the wrath of the beast.
Cool thing. Yeah, that's cool.
Deke's law up. Remember our stealth course?
Yep. I don't have anything to say to this, to be honest with you.
It's-
help. That sucks.
Deke was probably more concerned with getting back to camp and looking over his shoulder at the beast to make sure he didn't need to, defend the group, and probably
Correct.
just had a slip of the, oh yeah, we're trying to be quiet, because you're focused on the other aspects of keep the people safe and get moving.
Yeah, and
Keep
You also have 2 big metal boxes in your backpack that you're, flailing around.
Yep.
So it's not
We need to separate
exactly bizarre that you would crit fail having 2 boxes in your backpack go bling, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, and somehow the 1-ton 9-foot robot, he was perfectly fine.
Weird things happen with the dice gods, man.
Keep in mind, a 9-foot robot that weighs a ton could also decide to go in a more quadrupedal form and could potentially be more quiet when that happens.
Yep.
Spreading the
Give
weight
me
out.
one of the boxes.
You want one?
Yeah, if we keep it in my bag, they're not going to rattle against each other.
Okay, I give him one.
Okay.
I don't know how fast I can do this, and this is just a question. I have the ability to make sound tricks. Like if I see somebody gonna make a loud noise, can I make a sound trick of like the wind blowing, and I can do it up to so many times. Like once I cast it, I can do it several times a minute. I can just kind of disguise our sounds as we get through the jungle. It's something I would be used to doing as I've traveled the jungle as a child.
You could do that in an attempt, or you could save it and be ready to do it if you think you need it. It's up to you. Keep in mind, your choice could matter and change things depending on which one you choose.
Is that like tread lightly?
It's just I just can make sounds like so. If you went to step on a stick, I could make the wind blow rather than you hear the stick break. I could make the sound of the wind blowing. Like to cover up the stick breaking. Like that. That'd be what.
Gotcha.
I'll go ahead and cast it. Waste one of my points and then cast it so that way I can have it ready in case I need it.
Okay, how long does it last for?
Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, it only lasts for 1 minute, and I can use it as many times as I want in 1 minute. No, I will wait.
Okay.
I'll wait till I need it. I'll wait till I need it. I misread it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I do have it I do have it in my on my the warp is I got the warp in my mind right now, like the ability to use my warp like right away. If I see somebody about to make a a loud noise, or I see somebody about to run into each other and fall down or something like that, I want to have I already have the warp cocked and ready to go.
Okay. What did it
You
be?
definitely have a warp in your mind.
He has warped mind? Is that what you said?
He definitely has a warp in his mind.
Oh, okay.
Anyone who's carrying a wiggle knife has a warped mind.
So,
Yes.
what we'll do then, Kaz, just so you know mechanically, if it comes to where it's needed, what it would be is we'll have an initiative roll off and see if you're able to do it before them. But that way you didn't waste your thing if it's not needed.
Okay, that's fair. I like the way you did it.
I try to
Okay,
do
we
things
need
in a
to
logical sense.
Follow the guide quietly, though.
So you guys are able to follow the guide quietly. And you're able to get back. You almost gain the ire of these beasts. Just quiet enough to avoid it. You guys are able to successfully make it to camp. What would you want to do?
Who's the smart one in the pack?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with H8
Oh, yeah, I'm
to
supposed to do
turn
this.
in
Oh,
the
yeah, I'm
tablets
supposed
and
to do
stuff that
this.
we found.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you tell that to us?
I mean, you'll hear me see me heading towards the, or I'll be like, I'm gonna go check with the professor.
Yeah, I'll walk with you so I can do. I want to try to do the talking when we get up there.
Oh no.
I say we hang on to at least one of the boxes and not let on that we have it.
You can't tell that to this dude. You're gonna get fucking. He's gonna rat you out, dude. You didn't hear that out of
Hey.
game contact.
You may or may not. You never know.
That's meta knowledge. Stop it.
I walk with him to go turn it in because I think that. I mean, I think that I'm obviously the best talker here, and I want to be able to tell him what happened and the whole sell it that our team did. My idea is I want to sell it that our team did an amazing job. There was probably no other team that probably could have done a better job investigating this place, than us, and how
Okay.
well
Walking
we
the
did
team
it,
up.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Went in there,
No,
slaughtered
I like it.
6 legions of bugs, all deserve the Medal of Honor.
I mean, we were attacked by legions of bugs. We had H8, was unstoppable as far as that goes, I mean, and then, the rest of the team pulled together. We had, the whole team was just amazing,
It was
Barely
just
made
a
it out alive.
stellar, flawless performance. Other than
if I need to make a roll for that, I can, or whatever. But I want to sell how great we did, and how they need to give us the next task, because what we found about we might be a cafeteria. We think that we're really onto something,
Save some of it for the person who actually you need to talk
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah,
You don't need to convince us.
I'm really going hard on this probably the underling.
Yeah, Deke.
Yeah.
And Killian, what are you guys doing as you see the rest of your group head off to professors?
I just want to confirm Dex did say in common he was going to go do something with the tablet, right?
I was going to talk to the professor about what we found, since he's basically the one that sent us on the expedition.
Okay, then yeah, I'm following you since I have one.
Yeah, and whenever he goes to talk to the professor about the technical shit, I shut up,
Okay.
I do most of this conversation.
I'm just basically there to sell the team, I'm just selling us on how great we did, and then I let you do the technical talk because I don't want to look stupid.
Let's see how this goes. You get in there, the professor's there looking at the instruments and stuff. Welcome back. How was your trip?
Well, from what we found, it's maybe a type of school at that location.
School,
Definitely been
intriguing.
abandoned for a while, and they seem to have left in a hurry from these creatures. And I kind of pull out the dead head crab thing from my pack to show
That
him.
is disturbing. Does not look like a natural creature.
To add to that, not just a school, like it looked dead on the Galactic Academy, like mess hall.
Similar.
It was very definitely a military training school.
Yeah.
And then I pull out it's like, yeah, I think they're made from this and something else. And I pull out the orb of organic material.
Oh, intriguing. This is odd. He snaps and has one of the associates come over. Start running some tests on this, see what we can find. Good work. Anything else?
Now
Here's another one.
Step up into
Pull
Take
out
the
a
crab.
tablet.
I have a tablet to give too.
Okay, so
I was going to pull out one of the tablets and be like, yeah, this seems to be how they store their information. It's engraved into the metal. It's actually a very interesting process.
So Dax pulls out one of the tablets, and Cass Drake steps up to talk.
And I just want to explain to him, like how how difficult it was to find these things,
Okay.
and how we found these things, et cetera, et cetera.
This is where I'd have you do it in character to him, if you don't mind. What and how do you exactly say it to him?
Our team was Kazdrex and his team was very, very struggled very much through this mission. The organic objects that Dax showed were overwhelming to our team, but we struggled through it to find. We did the best job we could for the Galactic Academy to bring back all of these items that we show what great adventures are, and so that we can get better jobs, and we're showing our worth as a team. I don't think that there's a team that could have done it better than us.
Kaz Drake really does say a lot on this. Do you have any technical expertise on what this location was? Or why things were difficult, or what made it difficult?
Drake thinks it was an old academy that was overrun by these creatures, and we were lucky to make it out alive. If not for the skill of our team, we would have never made it back. You're lucky you sent us.
I see. And Dax, you said you have something of theirs?
Oh, yeah, I was presenting the tablet. And there was a room we couldn't get past, but we might be able to remove it with explosives. Just didn't want to chance it since had fallen and it caved in on itself.
Just
so
get a treat and get them.
more technical expertise
I would
than
do it
what I
myself,
have
but
for that
I can't right
particular
now.
job.
Well, the quartermaster is known for doing some demolitions and construction. Maybe we can have him go with you next time, and the two of you may be able to come up with some way to get through.
Out of character, if he is coming with us next time, can we have a model so we don't forget him?
I would have dropped one this time had you asked.
Drake doesn't think that we need a quartermaster. We just need the materials. Our team is more than skilled enough to handle this job. Drake thinks that you can save your manpower because we have the right team for the job.
Okay, here. Go ahead and turn this on and get it working for me, please. Now, what do you have there, Dax? He hands you a device.
Not me, right?
Yeah, you. You said your team's all set to handle it all, so he handed you something.
My team, not me. I gotta go give it to the right team member.
Wait, what's...
No,
Okay, what just happened? Hang on.
So, Kaz Drake said that your team can handle it all and doesn't need the quartermaster. And so the professor said, oh, okay, here, turn this on and get it working. And then
He just gave you homework.
And then took the tablet from Dax to take a look at it.
Okay.
So now Kaz Drake is holding this device. He doesn't know what it is. He doesn't know anything about it.
I handed it to Dax. Like, I'm like, here you go. There you go. Team member, you're the engineer. This does your job. Like, I got us. Like, I out of character. Like I don't want somebody coming with us, you know, like that's gonna like mess with our score.
Dax,
or,
do you touch it?
You know,
Sure.
Okay. Everyone else basically
is it pure or sure?
He said sure. So
I thought he said like pure, like with this like as
yeah.
like
No, it's just like
so
he's presenting it to me. I'm curious as to what it is. If it's something I haven't seen before.
Everyone else is deafened for this, just to be clear. None of you hear what's going on. This is just Dax hears it. Dax, in your mind, you hear a feminine voice. Research assistant hologram available. What is your query?
Oh. Well, status report.
Fast food near me.
Projector offline. Failure in device. Repair required.
Jesus Christ.
What parts
Space
are needed for
Alexa.
repair?
Standard holographic emitter. And she rattles off at part number 2.
Okay. If you give me that part number, I'll go get
3.
it. Out of character, if you'll give me that part number, I'll go find it somewhere.
I was gonna look back to Professor. Do we have any projector emitters we can use?
I believe the quartermaster has a few spares if you wish to go get one. What is wrong with it?
Yeah, there is a type of at least minor intelligence within.
Yes, it is a holographic assistant. We can use them to help us process data as well as speak to them and have them record what's going on so it all can be recorded and more easily transmitted to the academy to make sure it's all acquired and documented appropriately.
Oh, so this is one of ours.
Yes.
No, that was out of character.
Oh, yes.
I thought it was something I hadn't seen
Oh,
before.
you hadn't seen this one before. This is a mobile version.
Okay.
It's a very small, more
Gotcha.
high-tech version. You know about it now that you've heard what it is. You're like,
Gotcha.
oh, we had the
I was like,
prototype of those
oh,
in school, but they were so much bigger.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense.
So instead of being like a giant suitcase that you have to open up and turn on, it's just a nice smaller box now.
All right, in that case, back in character. Oh, so the new prototypes. I didn't think we would have anything like this yet.
Oh, been having my associate work on them, and they've made some good steps in the right direction, and so I wanted to put it into fuel trials to test how well it works.
Well, he is now focused on this object, so... Well,
Yeah,
if you'll
okay,
excuse
go
me, he immediately
You-
turns to go towards the thing, walk towards the quartermaster.
I reassure you that the engineer that we have on our team is the best engineer for the job. He will have this problem fixed in no time.
I'm
He will
leaving.
check back
Yeah.
in with you in 24 hours.
So, Deke, you and Killian are there, and you just see Dax start just floating off. And Kaz Drake is there trying to like
Followed
talk
by
up your
HA,
group.
Followed by HA.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, I'm too focused on it. I wouldn't have even heard H8 stomping behind me.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, I'd probably be like, you should turn in your things too, but I didn't say that because I'm focused on this now.
You're like, ooh, a new toy to play with and fix.
Hyperintelligence, ADHD, yay!
Yay!
HA's just like, okay, we're doing something new.
If I can get Dax's intelligence, if I can get Dax's attention, which I don't know if I can or not, I ask him, does he need any parts that I can help him acquire? Cat Drek wants to know, can I get you any parts? I'll help you fix it. Cat Drek does not know, but he knows that you're the right guy.
I've already been told where the parts are. I'm heading to the quartermaster.
Do you say that, or you just keep going?
While I'm walking, sure. I'll say it.
Okay, great job. Anybody else need anything? Cat Drek, go acquire.
Deke, you want to say something?
Yeah. I guess, should we, out of character here, what do you think is better? A slight nod to say who gives the metal crate away, or should we just like whisper to each other, or what?
I mean, can I Outlaws Code to like subtle signal?
Will I recognize that?
We were trained together.
That's true.
Yeah. As long as it's
Okay.
not complex, yes, because you've trained together some. He doesn't have the same subtle language. He's not an outlaw. But he has worked with you enough to know to have picked up a little bit of it.
I'll just kind of gesture to your backpack slightly.
Okay. I bring out the metal crate and put it on the desk in front of the... Who was it again? I'm sorry.
Professor.
Professor, yeah.
You guys never got his name, so he was all
Um,
just referred to as Professor.
We also found, in addition to the tablets, these... I didn't say these, sorry. This metal box. But I can't seem to open it. There's no key. I can't force it open.
Ooh, very nice. He gets another one of his students come over. See about probing this and see if we can find out how to open it. This is exciting. See
This
if I
old
can
man likes to
decipher
probe a lot of shit, dude. This fucker's just taking all our stuff.
This dude is geeking out, is what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
Exactly what he should be doing.
Keep in mind, this is a professor of ancient things. Archaeology.
I know.
Discovery.
My hand is still...
Geriatric Indiana
Oh.
Jones.
my
Yeah.
hand is
told him
still on
about
it.
the race. Shit.
No, you didn't.
No. Yeah,
So-
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not-
ADHD.
I'm not gonna do it. I didn't think about it. Well, I did describe the it looks like a dormitory and all that stuff.
Mhm.
If I get a chance, I'll go into another rant.
Not now, please.
Deacon, thank you for this. Well done in acquiring good things. Do you
Hang
need-
on.
Yes.
My hand is still on it, so you can't take it from me right now.
Oh.
I need you. I'm telling this to the professor and the student, and if he was going to take it, I need you to tell me what is in this when you find out.
Oh, okay. Do open it first. We'll see what happens.
Can I do like an intimidation check or something?
You can. It may be fairly high.
Oh,
I mean, like
no.
you got the dude right next to you that can help you with this. But go ahead, just intimidate the fucking professor. Way to go. Way to go. Think this shit through.
He's
I'm
knocking
gonna go
around
to
your
bed.
Q&A, man.
Plus six to persuasion, but yeah, go ahead, and fucking intimidate.
15, or I mean 16.
He's like, is there a reason that you're being such a ruffian?
I found it.
Call it
I
curiosity.
feel like I have a right to see what's inside of it. That is all.
Okay, of course, we publish all our findings on the Galactic Academy's net.
I'd like to hear about it as soon as it's open.
Sure, you're in camp. I usually notify the camp when we have some good discovery.
Thank you.
I have this image of like this 70-year-old dude just running out of his tent, like, guys, check this shit out.
Basically.
I would like to know if his party is going to get credit for the amazing discoveries that he's found, and are they going to get preferential treatment for the next job that's needed? Because
Kaz Drake needs
obviously
not
we
worry
wanna-
about such little things. If there is rewards to be issued, they would be notified in your Galactic Academy dossier, which you should have your
Kaz
device
doesn't
to
like to be
check that.
interrupted for the
Do you
record.
not?
Go ahead. I'm sorry about that one. That's fucking funny.
It's fine.
Yeah, this guy puts his hands behind his back. He's ready to go put his suit back on.
Okay. This whole
I should
time,
get a-
just to be clear, he's not really addressing you until you brought the box out. He looked up and addressed you a little bit, and then went right back to trying to just staring at the tablet. So he's talking to you, but this whole time he's just staring at the tablet, not making eye contact with you at all.
You know, maybe Kaz Drake's going to be useful later in the campaign. This backwater fucking bum plug place is not really the place that's working out.
It's not a spaceport, man.
I was gonna say, you have to remember, this is a small archaeological camp.
We're still in tutorial levels.
Your skills will be very vital when you don't have pure academics individuals who only care about academia.
Yeah,
They
you're
really
right,
don't care.
I'm just trying to flex my muscle, which is my tongue. You know, I'm just trying to
you're
flex it out
good.
a little bit.
I don't want you to feel like you didn't pick right or something. I'm telling you, like, it's just this circumstance. You're in a little.
Yeah, I understand. I'm gonna lay back. I'm gonna kind of lay back right now for a while. You know, like just kind of let this play out for a few minutes. I'm just trying to throw a little input. Like
you're
back
good.
at camp, I did my part. Now we're back at camp. I sold the idea that the team did the best job. Now it's just kind of like we're just gonna see what happens.
Just because this guy doesn't mean there can't be anyone in camp. It's just the people you've tried to engage with that. The professor mainly. He doesn't care. What he cares about is just discoveries. He doesn't really care about the money. He doesn't care about the wealth. His whole enjoyment.
He doesn't care about money?
No.
Is he alive?
He has tenure. He has enough to live on. He's paid. He wants just the discoveries.
I can't communicate with him anymore because he doesn't care about money. Like Kaz Drake does not understand him at all.
Exactly. So you're talking to someone who does not share the primary language of Kazdrak, which is money.
Deke, you and I hit the commissary. We need to get some stuff.
Yeah, I'll go to the commissary with the guys and eat and like see if anybody needs me to do anything. Like as far as try to get extra shit or whatever.
Sure. As Dax left first, we'll go with that. You arrive at the quartermaster's. How can I help you, Dax?
I list off the part number that was given to me by the projector.
Yes. Let me see if I can find that for you. Here you go.
And did you say there was other part numbers that it said?
No,
it's just the one.
Primarily the emitter.
Okay.
That's what it said.
Now I'm going to science/repair this.
Go for
it. If possible, right here.
Yeah.
I have tools and everything, so. Come on. Are you kidding me?
Reroll. Everybody gets one mulligan per game.
Actually, I forgot to do this.
This is my thing.
Come on, D. Everybody gets one mulligan per game.
I did forget to do this at the beginning of the game, so you each do have one of these for right now, because you guys did good last session.
If it's in your field. Like, if it's in your field of expertise, like...
This is literally my thing, and it's just like, one. Fuck.
Well...
Wait, so that blue chip is a reroll?
What is it?
What is the blue chip?
It says when you mouse over it.
I know, I don't know what inspiration means.
Inspiration means you can cash that in to get advantage on a roll at any point in the session.
Alright, cashing it in, because I'm not taking a 1 for something I'm supposed to be really good at.
That's fine.
Right,
That's
16 is much better. Plus 6 for science / repair. Oh, repair tools comes under that, so 22.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to quickly swap it out. He's like,
Dax, you don't need to do that. Oh, you're done. Okay, yeah, we don't usually repair here in the shop as more people may need things, but, wow, okay.
Line behind you.
Once I'm done, I look up and I'm like, oh, right, I'm still here. I got focused on it. Then I look around and see H8. It's like, oh, did you tell the professor about the objects that you found in the chest?
H8 just shrugs and said, I didn't really have a chance to, I guess. I don't know. I don't care.
Okay, well, I have to return this to him anyway, so I guess we're going back there. Is there anything else it needs from me now that I have the emitter fixed?
oh, you're asking the device?
Yes. So now it's
Diagnostics running.
Awesome.
Complete. Everything operational. Thank you.
I'm just like, you're very welcome, and I put it in my pocket and would go back.
It's not really a pocket item. It's a little bit bigger than that.
Wow. Okay, I'm still. It's like
Who's at the mess
It's kind of like
hall?
a shoebox, a little bit smaller, but
okay. So I got 2 tentacles on it then. That's fine.
Such a polite Cthulhu.
all right.
I like machines.
Yes.
Back to the professor.
So you guys are Deke, Killian, and Cass. You guys are leaving the professors, and you see Dax, like floating along, just all happily heading straight back towards the professor.
Does your race smile?
No, but I got like a little wiggle going on, so it's a cheery hover.
So it's like a happy flump.
I'm very pleased right now.
That sounds so adorable.
Right?
Cass has a bad taste in his mouth from the
Yes,
professor
right.
because he doesn't understand, like, they don't speak the same language, so he's not really interested in going back with Dax. Like they're all scientific, and like Cass is all about, you know, not about that. He just doesn't really want, unless Dax asks him, he's not gonna go back.
Nope, I'm on the same wavelength as the professor with this stuff. Like, yeah, I want to find new things.
Oh, it's just stuff. Do you want money?
Stuff and things.
Sure.
I mean, you're Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, and I'm Penny. You know, like fucking.
I mean, that's not exactly inaccurate.
I was gonna say that was actually kind of works. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I've got a loading 010%.
Yeah, it should be done now.
Music, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like after this is over, I watch the I listen to the stream as I'm going to sleep, and I don't sleep well, so I wake up a lot during the night, and I like catch the stream, you know.
Oof. That sucks, man.
All right. Where Dax, Killian, Cass, where are you guys going?
Wait, Dax is with?
You mean Deke?
Deke. Sorry, not Dax. Deke.
I'm just rolling with my crew. I don't have anything to do. Like I'm just rolling with them. Like I'm just rolling, like seeing what they need, getting a little grub, you know, getting, you know, like trying to be there as a and as camaraderie for my team. That's all I'm doing right now.
I forgot to ask something during combat.
Yeah.
Are we counting ammo? Like, if we expend it, do we need to resupply and all that?
I'm thinking.
Please say no.
My vote would be no, but I'm a character with a gun, so
Well, the answer is
yeah.
both. Let's talk offline to make it easier. It's going to be a little bit of a chat.
Okay, that's cool.
I have an idea for how well it could go, but yeah, we'll
I have a system that should work fairly well. I've used it and it seems to work pretty good. So, but yes, we'll talk.
Okay.
The answer is yes and no, and I'll clarify. But
That's fine, because I was just gonna say I was gonna refill my ammo at where we were going. So
okay.
yeah. So do I need to like talk to the quartermaster to buy a lighter and stuff?
If you want to get one, you can. Yeah.
Oh, I definitely want to thank the quartermaster before I left, since he provided the part.
Yeah. So you're like, oh, thank you.
Like,
and he's like,
yeah.
It's my job. You're welcome.
Yep. And then he just sort of left.
Okay. So do we have like a price list for things?
Cass says, don't worry about it. Just tell me what you need, and I'll take care of it.
So it's actually taken out of your Galactic Academy reward if it's not turned back in. And hence why it's a quartermaster, not a store.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, then, I'm going to requisition a lighter and a second flashlight.
Killian, I believe. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like a handheld lighter and a moderately powerful flashlight.
Certainly. Let me see what I can find.
On that note,
Here you are.
Thank you.
Quartermaster, do you have any tactical flashlight attachments that I can attach to my bionic arm here?
Let me see.
Roll an investigation. That's a little bit more specialty, so
Yeah.
we'll have you roll an investigation to see how lucky he is using your stats as a way to do so.
Not very. Hold on. Investigation is +1, so 6.
Yay!
Unfortunately, I don't have anything that looks like it would work on your arm there.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
Would you like a standard flashlight?
Yeah, I'd take one. Thank you.
Okay. He hands you a flashlight.
Do you have a roll of duct tape?
Don't you fucking dare.
Duct tape. I have not heard of this tape of a duck.
Do you have any high adhesive tape?
We do have adhesive strips. What
Can I take a
strength
roll of
and
that?
length do you require?
If you say the size of the cat's mouth, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'll take a 12-foot roll.
He comes back with a 1 inch by 12 foot length that's rolled up.
Excellent. Thank you.
Indeed. Your group has some strange requests.
Never know when you're going to need tape, man.
Cass is curious
shrugs.
about when he gets to the counter. He's curious about. Cass Drek is curious about a lighted mount. These things have been used forever. You put a strap. I could put it on my horns. I could put it where it's a head-lighted mount, so it does not tie up my hands. And Cass Drek is also wondering about earth-moving equipment.
He reaches up and hangs a little lantern off your horn.
Thank you for that. Kazdrek is very appreciative of such a thing. What about the earth moving equipment? Do you have some kind of vibrating earth moving equipment that doesn't damage the land, that doesn't damage it? It's not explosive, like where we can just move it.
He hands you a shovel.
Yeah.
I hand it back to him and ask him if he thinks I'm a fool.
I believe that moves earth. I have used it before. It's quite efficient at it.
I show him my guns, or lack thereof guns, and I tell him I need something more automatic there. I mean, I understand that you work behind the counter of a tool room, but, I mean, you have to use your little noggin a little bit.
You asked for an earth-moving tool?
I walk away.
That is what I have on hand. If you need something of more of a construction device, that would have to be a larger requisition.
I walk away. I can't deal with.
I'm shaking my head.
This guy's very literal.
And the little lantern is just dangling on my horn. It's just.
I mean, it does serve the purpose.
So you currently are giving a 20-foot and then 20-foot light in front of you and around you, but not directly behind you as you're blocking that portion.
I'm gonna update my character sheet. Where's it?
Horn lantern.
For the flashlight, does it actually help me at all, or is my helmet just basically the same?
I mean, it gives you light out to 30 foot, an additional 30 foot of light in a direct line. Your helmet's better in some ways because you can turn and don't have to shine the light there. The light does give you an extra 30 foot of range. Also announces you're there. So depending on the circumstance.
You said mine is 20 or 30 foot. I'm sorry.
Yours is 20, but it's omnidirectional. The
20
flash,
foot, 30.
I believe it's 20 foot and then 20 foot dim.
360 degrees.
How do I edit my sheet in this?
You don't, because I didn't have a good editable version of it. I'm sorry.
No
That's one of
worries.
the
I just
things
don't want
that
to
I was
lose track of the
disappointed
stuff I bought.
Oh yeah, totally get that. We do have the option to do this if you want.
And so after every game, we just need to save the sheet. We save the sheet, put a date on it, and then put it in your new file so you
Yeah,
can adjust.
which,
it.
I mean-
Oh, the date on it. Yes, that's a good idea.
Which you can actually just replace the one that's on Drive with whatever your current one is, and I'll just always pull that. So
okay, cool.
Yeah, because it'll always say yeah.
yeah, we only need whatever the current is. There you go. You all have a note card now, so you can take notes on that as well, just so you don't have to
Oh
worry
yeah,
about forgetting.
I got a second screen, so I'm good.
Yeah, I got 3. I mean, I'm not. I didn't mean to say it like that. I got like. I mean, I have like.
No, it's fine.
I have like
It's,
6 I like
Yeah,
6
yeah.
windows up going. You know, like
I
trying to play this
wish
game. I have
I
like 6
wish I
windows
had an
up.
editable one for this. I do. Even the D&D one that I'm doing, the Viking one that's used in standard D&D sheet that's editable, is not that great.
After this game, I like to hear about how that Viking game's going. I never, you know, like I'm curious.
Tuesday, if you want to watch. You can always watch the
The
video log
stream.
of it.
That's good. That's a good idea.
So, and Kaz, you would know that he had no ill intention by it. He's just
Kaz is just
giving what he
frustrated.
has.
You know, he's just frustrated being on this little dirt planet. You know, I mean, he's already not happy because of the situation. You know that he got. He's basically here on like. Because he just got out of jail, you know, he's here on probation or something like
Yeah,
that. You know, like he's just a little frustrated. You know, like he wants to be in like a city where he can take advantage of his skills, and he's just,
Right.
you know,
Like,
he's
this
just
is
getting
not
a
my
little
strength.
frustrated. Yeah, he's just a little frustrated, you know, and he's trying to do the best that he can to help his friends, you know, and it's just not, you know, like he always feels like it's not enough, you know. Like
Don't be
he's
sad,
just a little
Cass. You have a new horn accessory.
Thank you. You're very right. You
That's
know, I need to see the glass half full instead of the glass half empty.
We need
Well,
to
it depends.
reconvene with the team.
Oh well, doesn't Dax and I still have business with the professor?
Yes, we're about to switch back over to that.
Okay. Yeah.
So, we pan out of the quartermasters after the dramatic events and slide back over to where you see Dax
Dramatic events of me shoving a shovel back at him.
arriving back at the professor's desk. Yes, how can I help you?
I present it to him, the projector.
Oh.
Here you go. It's fixed.
Ah, excellent. You did such a wonderful job. And he goes
and
he sets it up
H8 has
in like
some
the
other
middle of the
materials.
room.
Okay.
H8 has what?
I look at H8 and be like, "Can you show him the things you found in the chest?"
And H8 takes out the metal tablets and the biosphere and hands them to him first,
Ah, very well. Thank you.
and then also takes out 2 of the unidentified artifacts and hands it to him.
Which unidentified artifacts?
Those are the ones I found in a chest.
The
Ah,
chest a bit, Cass.
yes. Okay. Just making sure I remember myself. I don't like making mistakes, if at all possible.
Mhm.
So if I'm not 100% sure, I will ask for verification.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
He's like, ah, very interesting. Let me see what we can find on these. Did you find any other verbiage or words with these that we can try to cross-reference?
I mean, we turned in our 3 tablets between the 2 of us. I think you got others from the rest of the group.
Did not get any other tablets from them, no.
I thought Deacon turned his in.
I did.
We only took 3.
Okay, Deacon Killian turned in tablets. I didn't know if they turned in the tablets or not. They said they turned in 1 box.
I did.
Okay.
I slapped the tablet on the table first, and then the crate.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought we did that en masse.
No, that's fine. I wasn't going to assume. So,
Yes, they did. We have a few of them here now, thank you.
I think that's all of them that we found. There was just the one room we couldn't get to yet.
Okay, Excellent. Yes, they gave me this weird box that they couldn't
Yep.
open.
You gonna say something, H8?
No, I was stumbling. Don't worry, I was thinking out loud. Unfortunately,
It's okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't not giving you the
Yep.
opportunity to speak. If you're trying to.
I was just going back and trying to remember exactly, and I was like, okay, yeah, I only did have 2.
Yeah, you're all good.
It's like, I'm trying to decipher them. It's very peculiar. There's no documented language of this. So it's new, which is very intriguing.
Oh, yes, they had statues, and I believe they're a reptilian, possibly snake-like species.
Oh, intriguing. Do tell me everything you know about it. Oh, and as assistant, please be sure to record this.
It is as you require, Professor.
Oh, everyone had a different take on these guys. Well, I would describe the 4 snake statues in the one hallway, and then the whole layout of what we think is a mess hall with, the honored teachers and such.
Yeah. He's like, oh, very nice. Well described, thank you.
Roll a int. See how well, accurately you describe them.
All right, dice, don't screw me this time.
This is where Kaz may have come in handy if he recalled things well.
Oh yeah.
20. Oh no, wait, just int 14 or 18.
Still, that's good. If it's just an ability score and doesn't have a skill to go with it, I tend to drop the DC just a little bit to compensate.
14 plus 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, very good, very good. And thank you for getting the assistant online. It will help our work immensely.
You notice she's already, due to your knowledge of technology, Dax, is the only reason you're picking this up. You can tell that she's interfacing with all the other devices in the camp.
Ooh.
So
I'm just looking.
any
Just
camera,
turned on Big Brother. Way
any
to go.
computer, she actually is getting all the quartermaster's documentation there, registering all that.
You turned on Big Brother.
I'm watching. I'm like, she's fascinating. I would really love to have one eventually. So many uses, especially on ships.
They are remarkable. They are a good assistant. And of course, the best part is if you have communications line set up, you can communicate directly with the Galactic Academy, getting information as needed. It definitely accelerates things.
I can definitely see that.
Hey boys, on the way out of camp, this is out of character. We're stealing that thing. Just so you know, we're stealing that thing on the way out of camp.
The thing that connects to all the devices. Okay.
We're gonna reprogram it and use it for our ship. We're gonna steal the ship on the way out of camp too. I got plans.
So is anything else you're doing there, Dax?
Other than being fascinated by the projector and watching it just kind of connect everything at the moment, no, I'm nerding out. I love it.
You actually see now that all of the research assistants also have a improved holographic display up now at their stations as well that is interfacing with her. She's
Very
mainly
nice.
just a connection and interface portal that they couldn't access before because it wasn't working. And so she's able to amplify all the others. It's basically more of a junction box that amplifies all the other stations and everything.
Well, I'll ask the professor, are there any devices we can take with us if we go back to the ruins that would interface and connect her to you guys?
I believe we have one. It's been worked on. Let me see what can be done. If you would want, you can go and assist. There's a building next to the quartermaster that's has a lot of people like to call junk, but it's potential laying around it. One of my students are there. He may be able to use your assistance in conducting the device.
H8 looks at Dax.
I was just saying,
Junk.
I'll be
When he
like,
says junk,
H8,
and he
look
gives
at
that
the
like
professor.
dog tilted head look like, eh?
Let Cass in there and fucking see what's junk and what's not.
I go to, with the professor, I'm like, you just described my new favorite place in this camp. I'll go assist.
Killian.
I asked Killian.
Yep.
And Deke, will they accompany? I have a plan. I want to go find the break room for the people who actually work here, and try to get in good with, try to make some associates of insider associates. You know, like we're people that we can, get to pull some strings for us, or maybe, delete a item that's supposed to be there. To say it was never there. Just try to build some just try to build some contacts, like at the break room of the actual Galactic University employees' place. I asked them if they're interested in coming with me, because I really don't want to go by myself. Like I want
As
to.
you're
I like
talking
to have
with
my
them,
team.
feel a vibration behind you guys.
Oh
As you
shit!
see a large human sort of individual just landed behind you all. Ah, Deke. Killian, report. How was your findings?
Do I recognize this guy?
Yes, this is the sergeant who you guys talked with when you first arrived, who did you on watch duty.
Go ahead, Killian.
We put down a whole bunch of bugs. Found some cool stuff too. We all handed that over to the doc over there, though.
Ah, so you gave the professor some archaeological discoveries that should make him happy. What kind of
That
threats
was our
were
MO.
these?
Quadrupedal insectoid creatures.
Interesting. So like little bugs? Like he shows like a small bug that wouldn't be a big threat.
Essentially spiders with 4 legs. They were biological in nature, nothing mechanical about them.
So like small spider,
Dinner plate
palm
size. They're pretty
size,
big.
or
Like what, sorry?
like palm size, or are you talking about like larger? What size are we speaking here?
About the size of our heads.
Oh, so large ones.
And they acted more of a legion more than individual.
Oh, so kind of a hive sort of aspect. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually, now that you point that out, they were intelligent enough to attack as an organized group.
That is something we'll need to keep an eye on then. As you know,
They are
the small
very
ones in
poisonous
numbers
as
can
well.
still be threatening.
They're fast.
fast,
Okay.
poisonous. Poison
Poison.
doesn't affect me, but it is very potent.
Okay, good to know. I will pass the word along. If you find anything else like that, let me know. I'd like to keep it up to date on any threat that may be threatening the camp. Security is our duty.
Sir?
Can you say "as you know" one more time before you go, please?
Oh no.
He just glares at you.
I stare at Cass.
Like, you can just see in his eyes, he's thinking about removing this little head with its spinal column off this little body and just hanging it up for decoration. But he controls himself. Like, this guy has no patience for anything outside of direct protocol.
So is he like staring Cass down?
Oh yeah.
So am I.
Then in the background, you see a happy Dex floating along towards the relic room.
Yes, so Kaz is being stared down by this big guy, this, sergeant here, just staring at him, resisting, smacking him. And he
Anybody
sees
watching
behind
art?
him this little happy Dax just going towards the quartermaster area.
Again.
That is perfect fan art right there.
Followed by 9-foot H8, who's just walking very blissfully, like whatever, I don't care.
Vroom, vroom.
I just saw it in my head play out.
It's perfect. It's Perfect. It's great. The sergeant then turns and climbs back up the tower.
The character, I really love the fact that like Cass is like not here by his own choice, like that he's like fucking feels like he's forced to be here, so he's like fucking got animosity against the whole galactic universe.
You're playing your character perfectly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
This is what happens when a sea level comes down to the job site.
There you go. Oh.
I mean,
Why am I
my
here?
character hates being planet side. The only thing that overcomes that is science and fiddling with fun things. So he doesn't like being here, but he also loves the new things. New/old things, whatever.
New to him things.
Yeah.
All right. So Killian, Deke, and Cass, I believe, are continued to the cantina to nourish
Smooze.
themselves for lunch.
We're going to smooze some people that are in the. Well, let me ask you this: Are the people that have been here for a while? Do they wear uniforms?
Some do, some don't.
So let's assume. I'm going to assume as. Cass is going to assume that the people that are wearing uniforms have been here long enough to know the ins and outs. So that's who we're going to get our. I'm going to offer Killian and Deke to fucking say like, hey, let's go get our trays and sit by these guys and let me see if I can, kind of fucking get some contacts going.
Okay.
Friendly bartender.
If you remember, I don't remember who we had as the bartender. Do you guys remember? I have an idea of who I had it be, but I want to make sure.
I don't remember a bartender. No, not at all.
It wasn't really a bartender. It's more essentially the food lady. But yeah, it would also be bartender.
The cafeteria lady is Chris Farley.
Something like that.
Sloppy Joe, Sloppy Joe.
So yeah, you guys head in there to get a bite to eat. And this four-armed, kind of like praying mantis looking person who just looks like, grouchy face. What do you guys want? As you come in.
I got this.
Preferably a drink.
3 beers?
Well, we don't got beers per se, but we got something close enough, I guess. Here you go.
This liquid is like a semi-translucent fluid. It has a bit of an odd color to it. It's not water, but it doesn't look like it's, standard liquids out there.
Enjoy!
Kaz, you're resistant to poison, right?
Yeah, no problem. I got this. I'll take. I'll drink one, and then I want to start fatting them up a little bit. So how is it working here? I mean, how long have you been here? What is it like being here for a long time? I need to find who's been here for a while. I'm sorry, I just nervous so we didn't break. So I didn't break. Break the game up because I had to go to the kitchen to go to the restroom.
Yeah, that's right. So, crossed arms, and then 2 arms are set on the counter. Leans forward right close to you. I don't care what it's like. I do my job because that's what I need to do. What do you want?
Well, why are you here, chump? Why don't you go somewhere else if you're so unhappy?
Because this is where I'm currently assigned, little man. Why are you here?
The same reason.
What a coincidence. Enjoy your drink. Let me know if you need another.
I will. Nice to meet you.
I just want to let people know that I don't take my helmet off in public. So in order to drink this, it's one of those things where I tilt the helmet back and try to drink.
I get him a straw.
Yeah, something
Do
like
you
that.
need a straw, or do you want to just take that helmet off?
Hey, my friend does not take his helmet off.
Give me a straw if you have one.
Flicks the straw, bounce it off the lower part of your helmet, and lands right in your glass.
That was man, thank you for that.
I chuckle and take a drink. What does it taste like?
Roll a con save.
Oh God.
Oh fuck! You should let me taste it.
Hey, I have good con, so.
Kaz, if you take a
expecting
drink, you need to roll a con save too.
I have advantage in
Isn't he
concert.
resistant to poison, though?
I didn't say it was poison based.
All right. I'm not saying it is either. I'm just letting you know.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
it's
man.
good to let me know that, because if that's all it is. What'd you get, Deke?
13.
So I don't get my advantage for con save because it's not a poison.
No.
Do they have like oyster crackers or something on the bar?
Something like
Oh,
that.
this is bad.
You're not sure what they are.
I got a 7.
Okay, perfect. And what did you get, Killian?
I didn't drink.
Are you abstaining?
I'm dropping one of whatever those are into my drink.
Okay. Do you drink, or you just drop it in?
I want to see what happens to it.
Just goes to the bottom of the glass.
No fizzing, burning, anything like that?
Nope.
Alright, down the hatch.
Con save.
Working on it, hold on.
Yep. I don't want to wreck it, so that's why I'm waiting. It's a lot better of cinematic if we get it all at once.
That's a natural 6. How do I do con saves again? Oh,
Look
I don't
on
know
your
the bonus
sheet.
or anything, so
Your
it's just a
bonus.
0. 6.
Okay. So, you guys seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? When they have the galaxy's favorite drink?
Ah,
This is a Gargle Blaster?
You'll have to explain that one.
Deke, you barely are able to partially shrug it off, but your two companions get the full force of it. So go ahead and describe how your character reacts, never having had this before.
Me?
If you know what it is, otherwise you can describe it after the others do. I could tell your good friend Killian there knew what it was.
Yeah, I've never had this drink before. Plus, I'd actually never seen Hitchhikers, so.
Yeah, I caught that part.
You had bourbon?
I need salt and
Amplify that several times.
Ooh.
So how does Killian react when he downs this?
That's pretty good. I'll take another swig.
How about Kaz?
Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster.
Oh yeah.
There are recipes online if you want to try and make one.
Well, G3, you might remember. What was the exact description that they gave on it? It's like
Having your brain smashed out by a slice of lemon wrapped around a large gold brick.
There you go. And that's essentially what you just downed.
Well, I know what I'm watching after the game tonight.
It still explains nothing to me.
Also advise, never drink more than 2 Pan-Galactic Gargle Blasters unless you are a 30-ton mega elephant with bronchial pneumonia.
I forgot that part. Oh, I forgot that part. But yeah,
I think it knocked Cass out.
it doesn't have good flavor, really.
Cass is still here, but I don't know. I'm waiting on the actual effects of what happened to me.
Did you hear about what it was described as or not, or did you miss that?
I'm trying to check on it. Wait, Snoop Dogg muted himself on Twitch three
No, not
streams
that.
ago. Fucking.
That's,
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I would say is it's like really hard alcohol with almost LSD effects.
yeah. It's kind of like having
Bro.
your brain just smashed.
I mean, Cass is a Cass is a drug addict though. I mean, he uses. I mean, that's. I mean, sorry for saying fucker. I mean, but he got. I mean, that's what he got in trouble for, was smuggling sulfur. You know, which is the drug of his planet. You know, I mean, like, so Cass is not opposed to drugs. So I don't know how much of an effect it's going to have on him with 2 livers and all that stuff. But I mean, like, I'm willing to take the consequences of whatever it may be.
It's also
But-
has some hallucinogenic effect and stuff like they're saying. So it's not just
Yeah.
straight alcoholic poison.
Yeah.
It
But, I
basically
mean-
makes your brain like the normal reaction is like they stand there for a moment, like their head spazzing and scream.
I put the description in the sci-fi chat.
Yeah, there you go.
How does the camp stay operating when they're serving this to people, or did my attitude or something get this served to us?
That's a thought.
The galaxy may never know.
I'm sorry, guys.
You guys hadn't checked out to see which one of that is because you hadn't been in here before to see what people get.
Well, I mean, we don't see people coming out of here lobotomized, so I'm assuming it was my fault.
After you guys take a swig, the food person, the tender, leans back in. Now, you guys know the rules. You better not be on duty for a while.
We're fine.
What kind of penalties does Cat's charisma have right now?
I mean, usually drinks add charisma.
Yeah, carry weight too.
To a point.
I mean, is Cat still able to talk? I mean, because like when he gets loaded, I mean, he's really ready to bullshit. But
I would say, is he able to stop talking? Is the better question.
he's probably slightly
Guaranteed answer is no.
yeah. He's probably a bit delirious and like hallucinating lightly, as well as feels like his brain has just gotten scrambled.
To be clear, I think I was the only one that
his brain is not the important part. It's all about.
I was the only one that shrugged it off.
No, you actually are still affected by it some deek, just not as severely.
Oh.
You slightly failed. They totally failed.
So what is Deke's feeling right now? That's the question.
And is Deke going to be the better man and help his team get back to the barracks or whatever?
Is it one of those things like you take a drink and you're instantly drunk and you're blackout drunk?
No, but it's
You're having a good time.
kind of, yeah.
You're having a good time, but it's a lot to deal with.
It's a lot to deal with. You're thinking you're having a good time, but in reality, it's all just an illusion. Like you're basically hallucinating a bit. It's a mild hallucinogen. It's more of a. You have the mind, due to only failing and not utterly failing, to kind of like look and you see shrooms in the back room being processed into this drink.
We should not drink more than what we have here, guys.
Shots.
I could definitely see Killian doing that because he's like,
Yeah,
I do that shots. Let's have some shots.
Killian, one and done. Trust me on this.
You remember the grog at the academy? We'll be fine.
This is not that. I point towards the back where the mushrooms are. But I'm curious to what you see, because
Organic. It's good for you.
it's probably not mushrooms that you see. It's probably like living things
Yeah, actually,
dancing.
A wisdom save. Not wisdom, a will save. Wisdom save, yeah.
Wait, am I rolling wisdom or will?
Wisdom. The additions changed the name of it some, so it's wisdom save.
That's a 12.
Okay. You see like spiders crawling up into this still that the person's
It's
getting this
just
stuff from.
Kai, dude. Don't worry about it. It's just Kai. It's just Kai and his buddies.
Actually, Kaz, you roll as well if you're looking.
Yeah, I'll roll. No problem. Let me sign it. What? Oh, yeah, I'm right here. There. This is the game. I'm sorry. Somebody messaged me. I got
Okay.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Roll a d20, and you add your perception. Or your
13
wisdom save.
plus
So your wisdom
my wisdom
save.
save. My wisdom saving throw is a +4, 13, so 17.
You're able to like shake it off. Like you see it like squirming and moving like worms or larvae or something, and then you like shake it off and you see shrooms getting put in there. Like mushrooms.
So
I, unlike some people in my party, I'm going to be the better man and gather up my group and fucking, like, say, like, hey guys, look, there's some shady things going on here. We probably shouldn't drink anymore.
It's a great brew, isn't it?
It's excellent, sir. It's
Do you
excellent.
care for some more?
I immediately say no, thank you.
I don't think we need any more tonight.
People
but
come
thank
here
you for
to leave
offering.
the planet. I just try to offer my service.
I'm walking
Could
out.
you send over the waitress for some food though?
I'm right here.
I
wouldn't trust that as I'm walking out.
I do.
Don't send the waitress.
You serve the food also?
Yeah.
You're taking my order? Is there another place to get? We're just gonna go. We'll eat MREs for the night. Thank you.
All right.
Fucking scumbag.
She winks at you as you leave, Kaz. Anytime, come on back.
Wait, I'll go back and get her number.
It's the bug waitress.
I mean, it's a good way to make a good.
Keep in mind, it's insectoid. You don't know if it's girl or boy. You keep thinking it's one, and then you keep thinking it's the other.
Cass doesn't care. Cass is.
No,
Cass,
okay.
If it's got a hole, Cass is gonna hit it.
Don't hit on the waitroid.
Wait, droid.
Wait.
Well, it's not a droid, so that works. The weight bug.
Cass is bi-friendly. Or bi-easy. I don't know how to say it.
Jeez.
If I can buy it, I'll take it.
You know the best part? There's a lot of insectoids that are known to embed their eggs into their spouse upon mating. And they kill their spouse, and the eggs hatch and devour their dead parent.
Indeed.
That wouldn't happen to Cass.
So,
He's resistant to poison, don't worry.
we're just gonna pan over to Dax going into this other place for now. Dax.
Almost feel like Cass.
They're over there
not
tripping
doing all
balls.
that. Doing the
I'm
best.
over here nerding out.
Right?
Cass is not doing the best right here.
Of course, we don't know they're
No.
tripping balls.
I know.
Yet, so.
Yeah, you guys have no clue. You just saw them head off the cantina.
Yep.
And I don't even know if Dax saw that, because Dax was a bit
Actually,
focused.
Dax wouldn't have even noticed.
Yeah,
He's just
Dax
like,
didn't
"Oh,
know it.
direction."
AJ noticed when the commander was here and
Yeah.
staring down Cass, but yeah.
He's just
Dax
like,
did not
whatever.
notice.
Right.
So we're over here drunk and tripping while you're like geeking out about something you just learned. We definitely are a group from a university here.
Right?
For sure.
Dax, I need you to roll a science check or investigation.
Absolutely. Come on. 18.
You actually see some droid parts here.
Okay.
You see some broken ship parts. You see all sorts of random tech bits.
from all sorts of different broken chunks, just under essentially weather blankets, kind of like tarps, but upgraded durability, and just
real
around
quick,
this building.
H8 immediately seeing this stuff says, "Is there anything here that you could upgrade me?"
I was say I was waiting for him to finish, then I was gonna ask.
Okay. Sorry.
Roll an investigation if you can find something compatible.
Damn, I'm in the wrong area.
I'll look and see if there's anything I could use for H8 for sure. Deacon has yet to ask me. Oh, really? Was H8 assisting me?
That's up to H8.
I was assisting him.
Okay.
Wow.
Much better.
Wow, what a rule exploit.
I was already planning on letting him assist if he chose. He didn't get to assist on determining what the stuff was.
What a rule exploit that
23.
was. That was beautiful.
So you're able to actually find a droid that had major malfunction in its memory box. So essentially, imagine a total brain explosion.
Right.
Just
Its body is okay and kind of there, but the brain just totally fried, and so it has
It's that dude
nothing.
from Treasure Planet.
Yeah, worse though.
What kind of frame is it?
It's a
Like size or like
it's medium size.
I mean-
It's a science droid, but it looks like it just overloaded or wore out something. Its brain box, it just exploded and just totally fried.
The black box inside let out the white smoke.
Right. And so all the purple smoke escaped, so now the technology piece doesn't work. You guys all know that. You gotta trap the purple smoke in things. That's how technology works. All the purple smoke left, and so he's not working anymore. But his vocal box and some, sensor array and stuff like that can potentially be salvaged.
I would remember this is the Galactic Academy thing, so I will look around. I was sent here to find an assistant. I will definitely mentally mark everything I'm going to rip off this the moment I get permission.
You're thinking that you
Must follow
turn
procedure.
and you see this little four-armed monkey creature tinkering with this device up on top of the building, just staring at you. It has these big spectacles and has two sets of eyes, so it's two big spectacles, two smaller spectacles. It's just staring at you with two eyes while looking at the device with the other two eyes.
Fascinating. I would just kind of wave an arm at him since he's noticed me before I noticed him, most likely.
What are you guys doing here?
The professor sent me to assist you, but first, can I rip some parts off this? My friend here could use them.
He's just jittery, just looking back and forth and looking around, just snapping quickly. You know how most people when they turn, they have a gradual head movement?
Yeah.
No, this thing is almost spazzing out, snapping, just back and forth, quick twitch movements.
With you now, fucking negotiate with just fucking crackhead.
He has no subtle movements. It's all just whipping around. Very tight muscles.
I was gonna rebuild it, but I didn't have the brain box. He said, sure.
Okay. I'm going to immediately get to work taking parts off the moment he said sure. That'd be repair tools? It's all under science anyways. So.
Yeah.
And H8, I'll say it before rolling this time, will H8 be assisting me since it's going on to him?
H8 can't, because it's more of a finesse sort of thing.
Yeah.
You gotta get down inside. Now, if you don't do well, he could expend his inspiration on it if he chooses.
We'll see what the dice say. That's 18.
So what are you going for?
Well, anything like the things you described that'd be useful. Sensors sound really good.
There's a lot of things. However, your
H8,
role allows you to have
which would you like
certain
to upgrade first?
amounts. Exactly.
Looks like we have a sensor readout and maybe a voice box if you'd want that first, whichever.
H8 says directly to him, I don't really have anything to say. So, I mean, I'd rather have that so I know things are around.
Upgraded sensors it is.
Okay.
And whatever sensor package I can pull from this thing, I'm going to.
Okay.
What a great way to roleplay. Just, don't say anything.
I mean, he still says plenty to me.
Yeah. I'm not ready to say anything yet. That's it.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
H8.
I'm not trying to be like that.
Yes.
Just joking around.
I need you to roll a d3.
D3.
There's a D3?
Yeah.
It's a d6, and you basically split it in half.
Oh,
1,
okay.
2 is 1, 3, 4 is 2, 5, 6
that's
is
fair.
3.
Gotcha.
I have 3 options I can think of, and so I'm letting him roll to
6.
see if he gets... You get what?
6.
3.
So 3.
Yeah, 3.
So, Dax, roll to see how well if you can install this successfully.
Okay.
Because you get it and instantly want to install it. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Of course he does.
Yeah,
It's
I'm saying.
19 plus 6, so 25. Yeah, 25.
Okay. I need you to get your sheet open,
Mm-hmm.
and ISO, you're going to need to write this down for you.
Okay.
30-foot blind sense.
Nice.
And that is exactly what?
You're picking up vibrations in the area around you, which means it's not sight.
Oh, so technically I see in the dark, but I don't see in the dark.
Precisely. However, it's bigger than that. If there's vibrations around you, or if things are non-detected by other means, if they are making disruptions, you can sense them.
Oh, so like automatically sense them.
Yes, it is essentially a vibration sensing.
Okay.
So if the air is getting moved, the sensors pick up that there's vibrations in the air. If there's wings if there's a creature flying, beating its wings that you couldn't see, you could pick it up. If it was levitating and not moving and disrupting the air, then you wouldn't. But if it's crawling in the ground,
cool.
stomping on the ground, any sort of disruption, it's picked up.
Okay, real quick question. Would I be able to sense those little critters from before with this?
If they're within 30 feet, yes.
Okay. So I can pick up very, very...
That's awesome.
Yeah, very...
That's way better than tremor sense.
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah, I'll take that, definitely. Yeah.
So, that was the high roll. The others would have been upgraded sensors, but not as good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. That was a good roll to have a good roll.
That's why I like leaving some things to die rolls, because it makes it more fun. It's part of the game.
I love randomness, so.
So it was going to be a basic infrared scan, a sonic scan, where basically it's kind of like a bat signal to detect and see, so it'd give you just standard dark vision, or it would be this one, which is blind sense, where you're basically sensing just the vibrations.
Nice.
Disruptions. So, you now have that upgrade.
H8 upgrades, and he's just like, holy crap.
Like,
I can feel that little monkey thing over there.
Yeah, as his foot taps the building, like you feel a slight vibration from the building and the ground as he taps it, and the concussion in the air as he hits it. It's kind of overwhelming that you just like are picking up so much more.
I'd just be like, careful, that's a lot of added sensory. But He's also very pleased with himself.
It may be,
H8 literally is just like overwhelmed, but like, oh, okay, this is new.
it may be kind of like crack to H8 because it's opened a whole new suite of sensations to him. Like he'd been frozen, not able to detect anything, and now he just got amped up
because I
with
wouldn't
so
have
much
had
more.
touch at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
I
actually
mean, you
like,
have for
feeling.
however long the trip was over here, but
No, I mean touch. Like I never felt touch.
oh right,
Yeah, so this is kind of like feeling touch in a way.
In a way, yeah.
yikes, yeah.
Yeah,
Think
so
about
I am like looking around and just feeling like even the creaks in some of the like shelving that holds some of these artifacts and stuff, I feel it creaking.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sensory data. Holy crap.
Yes, so like Dax sees H8 probably just like freeze and just have like this look on him of like
Old processor overwhelmed.
Good thing I have good software.
I'd say it's pretty hardware now.
you see the little guy up on top is like, oh, looks like you did a good job there. Nice. Very nice.
I was like, oh yeah. Let's go back, look at him. It's like, the professor said you needed assistance with something.
I need a good power source.
To power what?
Device.
This guy reminds me of Blur.
Can I use your robot?
That is entirely up to H8. What would be needed though? Just power, or is it gonna drain him?
I put a device on him, and he powers it.
H8?
H8 looks at him, shrugs, and goes, "Well, you're the scientist, nerd." By the way, I've been calling him nerd frequently.
Oh yeah,
I figured.
on our back communications.
back and forth. We've had chats about rations and other things that he has, and
Yeah.
for whatever procedural reasons.
H8 earlier did ask if he needed to eat because I had rations I'm not using that were given to me by the academy. So
it was just a standard kit. They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't determine
right.
what you were when they were
That's
issuing
what
the
we
kit
figured,
because it was short term.
Standard procedure, whatever. Here you go.
But yeah, he says, if you think it's safe and I can,
Yeah, I
get
just
through it, okay.
I just asked to examine the device to make sure it's safe enough and it's not going to overdraw.
Also, Also, I bring up the fact that I can overcharge my core apparently to expel extra electric power.
Yeah, your electric jolt that you did.
Yep.
Alright, well, I guess I'll do an inspect on this, or science?
Do a science,
Just
yes.
Really? I got a 3.
Are
It's
you-
a 6, so it's 9.
It's a
but
very
still.
intricate device, which you're able
Are
to
you
glean
load out?
some sort of
Made your mulligan?
I already used mine earlier.
scan and detection device, as
Okay.
well as some sort of transmission.
Yeah, I with that, I'm just like, well, should be safe enough. Definitely not my best roll, but nothing seems dangerous to me with that inspection, so guess we'll hook it up to H8 and see what happens.
So, this little guy climbs up on H8 because he can't reach otherwise, and he's holding on, and the other hands are moving it. He puts this device in location, and he's like, "Are you ready?" Asking H8.
H8 literally just shrugs.
It snaps open and like locks on to your shoulder. And then he
Interesting.
takes a cable out and plugs it in. You immediately feel a power draw. It's nothing major, but you definitely can tell it's not just a little basic device that's just nothing. It has quite a bit of function. Do you want to be able to interface with it, or would you rather just it do his job?
That's towards H8 or me?
There's H8. Or you. Both.
Right. H8 literally just goes to Dax.
Oh, that's right. This is the holographic
me.
interface, isn't it?
No, this is something to communicate
This
with the
is
holographic
something
interface.
different.
That's what I mean. That's what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
That what I was talking to the professor about.
So
that.
he looks at
Just
Dax
like my
and just
character, I totally forgot about while I got distracted by all the other shiny ones. It's like, oh yeah, I should be able to interface with it either way, right?
I was meaning
Well-
the robot. Does the robot want to be able to interface and connect with it or not? Should I plug it in or just let it work?
I
It's pulling
tell
the power.
H8, it'd be like the holographic lady would be talking with you. I mean,
Oh.
it's extra data. It's up to you though.
I mean, H8's like anything that isn't organic that wants to talk to me. I am.
It's a
all
computer.
for. Yeah.
All right, plug it in.
H8, you immediately feel connected as someone is standing next to you. Sensation you haven't felt as you're inorganic. But you feel like someone's with you. Someone's watching. Not in a creepy way, but like someone's next to you watching what you're doing. And more of a friendly companion sort of way.
Hello?
Greetings. I believe your designation is H8.
H842 to be exact. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So you're also not of organic origin?
I am locally designated as Galactic Assistant.
Okay, you didn't answer my question.
I believe
but
your friend turned on the local unit.
yes.
You get an image of the hologram that Dax fixed and enabled.
Okay. Okay, so this is some kind of network that's running through my brain right now. I get that.
A network that's connected to it, yes. This device will allow you to communicate with me. As long as the local unit or network node is within range.
Okay. What can we use you for?
We cooperate.
That's real smooth.
We cooperate. You are a mobile unit, allowing data to be collected. I house and collect and store data. Or we, depending on how you want to word it, in the lowly human terms, is the Galactic Academy Network.
HA definitely notes the mention of lowly human, and it's like,
Basically,
So-
your processor hasn't been able to be upgraded to their full terminology, and so they're still communicating with you in terms that your processor can handle.
Gotcha.
So they're acknowledging, lower level communication is currently being relied upon.
Yeah, the way we talk is weird because of me.
Well, yeah. So I'm not really a sciencey person that goes for data. I kind of just hit.
You're not even a
things.
person, dude. You're a fucking toaster.
Hey, this is me talking in my head to this AI. So
Dax is not even privy to this conversation.
right. This is completely in my head.
This is basically like
Could I
if,
be?
Yeah, I mean,
if you touch him,
Could I?
if you touch
I
him,
was saying.
As you were
Possibly.
saying, I apologize.
Yeah, so I was saying to her, is there a way I could bring in the more tech person who can understand things better into this?
based on previous encounter, if you allow him to connect with you, that would allow you to act as a conduit to speak with us.
Party in H8's head.
Jade
Party over here.
I knew I should
Jade
have
literally looks straight at Dax, raises his hand, and then just pokes him.
I was gonna go like a high five and then wrap a tentacle around her arm, whatever their arms.
Nope, just literally poking your upper, whatever.
You're not-
No communication. He just reaches out and pokes you, Dax.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just wrap an arm around his hand or finger or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a giant.
H8 pulls away.
Lay
and
a
goes,
tentacle on
okay,
him.
how do I communicate with my friend here then?
Oh.
I believe the way he communicates is via connection with his tentacle.
Oh. So
It sounds so bad out of context.
Yeah, H8 literally stares at his own hand as he's kind of putting it out there for him to grab.
Do you stroke the tentacle? Do you handle the tentacle smoothly? You know, are you gentle with the tentacle, or you just grab it by the head and kind of move it back and forth?
Okay.
What do you do, H8, exactly?
He apparently just puts his hand out and lets Dax do whatever.
Oh, he just puts his hand out and lets Dax put his tentacle in it?
Dax is taking the lead here, I guess.
It's definitely 50 Shades of Dax.
50 Shades of Dax. And this is how sick is H8.
All right.
Oh wait, here we go. We'll just demonstrate the new posture down here. I'll just take my little guy and stick it on top of H8.
So what? You like float up and just wrap all your tentacles around his head?
Oh my god, we are getting off rails.
But it's hilarious.
All right.
So no.
Yeah,
I just
got that drink that's just gone downhill.
he's gonna just grab his hand that he put out.
Yeah. Dax knows that the way he actually communicates is via the electrical currents and stuff that can be transmitted that he can actually pick up within his tentacle on the in octopus they have the cups on the bottom, right?
Yep.
Well, that's essentially, those are nodes he can use to sense the electrical currents and stuff and transmit short range message.
And interface with technology.
Precisely.
Well, if it's sufficiently technological.
Oh, so he is basically interfacing through me
Yes.
to the box.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you allow him, he can touch you and communicate through you with the box. And so it's basically like the three of you would be in a room talking together.
Gotcha.
He can't cut you out.
Right.
Nope.
He can't talk to her without me.
you. Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, Dax.
Unless I go and grab the main box again, but that's a different conversation.
So you touch him, and you have a familiar data pattern start coming. Greetings, Dax.
Hello again. What should I call you, actually? Or your designation?
You can refer to us as the Galactic Academy for now.
Okay.
We are the network.
Can we just call you GA? I don't understand long
Processing.
names. I never did.
Acceptable.
You may call me Ga.
Yeah. I was like, well, you poked me. What would you like me to do? in this conversation.
No,
I
it's
mean,
to you, H8.
I'm just, I don't know how to talk to this person, this person again.
I mean, she's talking to you right now, so you're already talking.
I don't know what to ask her, honestly.
Did you just bring in Dax as a wingman?
Yep.
Except she can hear the whole conversation.
Do you like flowers?
I'm never gonna get through this if I keep laughing.
Do we need to pick up here next week for you, H8?
Lovely weather we're having.
No, I wasn't gonna hit on her. Jeez.
Wait.
Alright, well, we'll just be like, what's
I
the
can be a
progress that's been
relationship
made?
counselor for your fucking android.
Oh, jeez.
HA honestly doesn't have any questions that he's really
He doesn't
wants
need
to ask because he doesn't care about
Dax,
anything
have you
going
talked
on.
about the birds and the bees?
H8. In a private conversation that actually Dax isn't privy to, you actually get another query. Request permission to download your database.
Oh, she wants to download in that ass.
No.
Yeah.
She wants to download all
My
of his info that
database.
he's collected.
Yeah, I mean he obliges because he doesn't care.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
You're giving up our fucking shit.
Yeah,
No, he's giving up stuff we don't
I'm
know.
giving up a lot of stuff. Trust me.
He's giving up stuff you guys aren't privy to.
He's giving it up, alright.
So, yeah, Dax, you notice like a strain on the
What does this
system
bot look like?
as you guys were conversing. Like, there's a strain on the system of like major data outload.
I'm like, oh.
Are you gonna shut
I
that
guess
shit
you
down?
are letting her download your database?
Yeah,
Shut it down,
I
dude.
just
That's
look
your
at, I
fucking
just like,
bot.
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It's your bot, dude. Shut it down.
Send her
It's-
Rick Astley, Red.
If there's anything useful for the Eurasian fleet, could you send some of that to them as well? Is that a function you can do?
It is up to H8 as it is his information.
I
That's
don't
right.
know.
Shit, that thing smells like
I-
old. That thing smells like old musty oil.
Have you upgraded me to send information on the
No.
network?
She can do it, but she needs your
Oh.
permission. That's up to you if you
She's
want
basically
to give
not
any of
going
your...
to breach your
homeworld
personal
info.
confidentiality by
Right.
offloading your data
I'm-
elsewhere.
I the whole time I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. Take it all. It's just memory. I mean, don't take it all, but copy it all. It's all memory.
Flush my cash, please.
As long as it's a copy. Alright.
Yeah, as long as it's a copy, I take it. I don't
Can
care.
somebody get
Thank
a
you.
copy of this and print it out so Cass can read it?
You'd be there a long, long time.
Cass can read. He grew up
Relevant
in a
data
jungle.
has
He-
been pinged to the necessary individuals.
Thank you.
Cass
And thank you,
knows how to
HA,
read.
for allowing it.
Dax, message inbound.
Oh,
You see a video of your mother
okay.
thanking you for the data and telling you that your siblings would enjoy a visit if you ever get a chance to come by.
Given the opportunity, I will absolutely stop by once I'm able to.
Space Skyped.
You just basically got a connection to Galactic Network.
That's so cool.
That wasn't actually pre-planned, just to be clear. But the route you guys took, it kind of happened. So,
Wait, how much?
On the counter.
We can get into that later.
Talking to you
Okay,
about
okay.
trouble.
Yep,
but
yep.
You have to, just take them sparingly,
yeah. Well, we need to call it
Yeah,
there
very well.
for tonight. I should have a while ago, but we're
Yeah,
in the middle of
that's cool.
stuff. Thank you all. It's been great. It's been fun. It has been epic. Be sure to tune in next
man.
Thursday, where we continue this crazy sci-fi awesomeness. Again,
And
thank
maybe
you all.
Kai will be here.
Hopefully.
All right.
Hopefully, you know.
We'll see you all then.
Hopefully the brains of the operation
Alright.
will be back, you know.